Bape collab?
Yeah,
It's a
Miami Dolphins bait.
collab.
Wow.
With the heads on that motherfucker.
You whipped your foreskin off.
I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of your best fits, AD.
Thank you.
I like it because you really look like you could be on the Dolphins.
That is a compliment.
Yeah, exactly.
At what position though? What position is AD playing?
I just watched my first football game,
watch
so
football like
I don't really know.
Linebacker.
I would say like a defensive tackle or something like that.
He went in a tight end, and
Pause,
he came out
pause,
a wide
pause, pause,
receiver.
Pause. I knew where that was going. I knew where that was
What the
going.
fuck? Did you make that one up
No,
yourself?
Joe Budden said that back in the day about Saigon, I think.
Why was Saigon?
Did you ask him that when you interviewed him?
No, but that would be pretty funny if I did bring that up. I feel like that line is like so well known as a crazy as Joe Budden line that maybe I wouldn't. I would feel corny like bringing it up, like, oh, hey, you had beef with someone 20 years ago. Let's talk about it.
No, that was honestly one of the crazy. I thought you made that up on your own, honestly.
He's not that good.
I wish I knew the stuff he
right.
said before that, but he went in a tight end and came out a wide receiver, just immediately, oh, fall out of your chair, bar.
Okay, so was he saying that like he's like?
He's calling him gay.
No,
Yeah.
I mean not that, but I'm saying like I don't get what was the why? Why was he
Well,
calling
I
him
think
gay?
he played football and went to prison. And I think that the bars preceding
Oh,
that
wow.
would contextualize it
Okay,
and
okay.
make sense of it. Now, I don't believe that Joe Budden actually feels that happened to Saigon.
Shout out to Joe Biden.
Did I take so long to get here that Gina Views left before I even got here?
Gina Views wasn't
He
even
wasn't
here.
here. I
Oh
see it.
wow. I was feeling some type of way. I was like, damn, Gina
He probably
didn't.
had a Trey Songz party right now.
Yo, stop
What?
it.
Or an equivalent party.
Please stop it. No.
Are we going to keep doing the drip check?
Yeah, let's
I'll
do
let
it.
you go next since I feel like I'm going to win.
You're gonna win.
You got the mustard high rollers hoodie.
Yeah, I'm really just head to toe high rollers. High rollers fitted.
That's all.
High rollers hoodie and high roller sweats.
That's the
But
question.
no high roller shoes.
I like my brown Vans
But when
today.
you're the owner, it's different.
Yeah.
Opinion. When you have your own brand, it becomes actually in a way even more important that you rock other dope shit. Now, I'm somebody who's clearly
Yeah.
gone against this for many, many years,
Yeah.
but you got to contextualize it with the right shit. Like when I see, like Bari is a good example because he rocks his own brand, but then he'll
You gotta
pair
mix
it
it
with
with-
the crazy ass $3,000 designer jeans and shit. It makes your shit look high end.
And especially if you're like, like he's like cool with Virgil and cool with people like that. It's like you gotta rock the rare exclusive pieces from other brands too. You can't just
You don't want to look like a battle rapper who just wears his own merch every single time he leaves the house.
you can't look like the only thing you got in your closet is free your own merch.
That's why I stopped wearing the fucking Puma suits I had. Because he would clown me like, he still talks about this shit
The
to
Puma
this day.
man.
I made fun of him to the point where he canceled his whole sponsorship. He said, you can keep the check. Adam's been roasting me for rocking a Puma fit every day. I can't do it.
Damn, Adam.
Hey, you know what I just noticed?
What?
Bro, black and brown no jumper is getting very deep out here.
Who
Yeah,
else?
we got a
There's
lot of color.
there's a lot of black faces in here now.
It's a lot of colored people in here.
And a lot of Mexicans.
Well, we got Kiki in the building.
Kiki's always in the building.
Kiki holding it down. I
Any-
was just
any-
iPhone vlogging with him.
Anytime I go to lift up the thing, Kiki's the first person there checking to
Oh,
see who it is.
What thing are you lifting?
The door.
Oh.
The glory hole.
The gate. I meant anytime someone's walking in, Kiki got to make sure ain't no suspicious activities going on, and I fuck with that.
That's why we like him, because he's very overbearing.
My brother,
I love
my
that.
brother taught me everything I know, man.
Really?
He used to whoop my ass.
Really?
I can see
I
that.
told y'all that.
The longer I hang out with Kiki, the better that the stories get. The more he opens up and just tells me about the real shit.
And you know what? I respect that. 'Cause I respect somebody who makes you wait for it. Not just gives
Like a
you
girl.
all.
Whoa.
Not just gives you all the info at
Smash
once.
on the first day.
I've been hanging out with him for like a year and a half. He's finally starting to give me the good shit.
Bro, don't do your hands like that.
I'm not like, ugh.
What does that mean?
I
Arthritis?
told him he's been trying to have sex with my brother. He can't do
Yo,
it.
stop.
What the fuck?
Speaking of your
You've
brother,
been in the valley too long.
I have.
speaking
starting
of
to
your
think
brother and
crazy
having
stuff.
sex, I went to go drop Kiki off after the show one day, and I think he was very afraid of my driving on the way there.
Really? He's
Yeah,
grabbing his head saying like, yes.
he literally was holding on to the thing the whole time.
You're not worse than Adam.
Yo, literally, Adam, you have almost given me a heart attack in the car.
I drive
before.
like fucking Jeff Gordon, dude. I drive fast and in control. It's all those years riding BMX out in the streets with no brakes. I take that to the car realm.
See, the fact that you even think that that's comparable shows me that you're a terrible driver.
It is comparable.
How?
Because my instincts are so highly tuned from all those years of riding around bikes in Manhattan, in Brooklyn, blasting down these
I don't
huge
think
hills and bridges
I
and shit
call
with,
cap.
with no fucking brakes.
I don't think those equivalent to
It
each other
gave
at
me a
all.
level of spatial understanding of what's going on in my car.
Okay.
That I can literally be like driving, juggling,
Oh, no.
beating off.
See?
I don't know,
That's
fucking writing a term paper on my laptop with one hand. Like I could be doing, like I'm fucking. I feel like I'm an incredible driver.
Wait, is your car a V6 or V8?
He doesn't know. Adam has zero idea. I would bet you $1,000 that Adam has no idea.
He has no idea.
That's like me asking you what blood type you are.
I asked them. They said
Yeah, he probably knows
They
that.
said we don't want to tell you. Wait. No, that's not fair because some people do know that
Yeah,
their blood
exactly.
type.
No, but
I
like-
have no idea.
when you go.
Adam doesn't even know what kind of car he drives.
I actually found
it's a
out.
Fisker.
I found out.
You
I
found
don't want
out?
to say it on here.
No,
'cause I don't wanna
no.
know.
Don't say it, but like,
It's a blue.
Well, because this
Black
one's a
rims.
rental. This one's a rental, so you can.
Oh, you got a rental right now?
Well, it's not a rental, but they gave me a fucking Beamer to drive while the
Oh,
other
is
one.
it blue?
Yeah.
are
My
you still,
bad. I was talking about the
are you
other car.
are you still giving out hand-me-down Beamers? You gave out a hand-me-down Beamer to somebody back in the day. I
But
remember.
I think that car had been handed down to me by like 2 different people.
What?
So it was just
White people are just giving out Beamers to each other?
It was
Is
like
that
a
how that
BMX
works?
family Beamer that just kept like, it kind of like keeps getting sold between the homies, but like
It's like an NFT.
nobody has any money. Yeah, it was like that. And like, like at a certain point, so many people have had the car that you're almost just like giving it to the homie who's gonna have to spend so much money to get it rolling that it's like not even.
I
By
was
the
finna
time I got that shit was trashed.
I was gonna say, hand-me-downing a 3 Series Beamer is like, it's a pretty good hand-me-down.
It was in bad shape.
Have y'all ever had like a bad buying a car story?
No,
I never bought a car until recently.
all my
So,
whips were kind of reliable, to be honest.
Nigga, I bought a Monte Carlo, and as soon as I got
That
it, the
sounds
shit,
terrible.
it overheated 10 minutes with me.
Shut
first
the
getting-
fuck up.
Swear to God.
Were you
Really?
smashing though? Or you
No,
smashing
nigga, I
through
was driving
Compton?
regular. That motherfucker. I said, oh, I got sold a lemon.
I got an Apple Watch for my birthday one year, and I could never get it to work. So that was kind of like that.
That's because you didn't tighten it up enough. I told
That's
you
what
that.
everybody kept telling me, and I tried fucking working out with that thing so tight on my arm that I couldn't even feel my hand.
Maybe because you don't wash so much.
Yeah,
it was
that
so
is a
much
layer of dirt.
and mold piled up that it couldn't get your real
Clearly,
wrist.
you're confused. You think that you're talking to somebody else. In reality,
Okay.
it's
All
a
respect.
pretty good matching
Respect.
job, right?
All respect. I'm
But
not
then
gonna hold you.
also- You just took that off that fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
This
got.
one has a different color lace, and I didn't realize until I was already out the door.
Oh, I didn't realize that either.
third grader can
no.
do that.
Yeah, Adam, you got to wear your shoes loose so you can like slip
take
in
them
and,
off.
in and out of them at any time.
I tied it behind the thing.
Honestly,
Bro, your ankle socks hurt. Ugh.
I hate ankle
You
socks.
hate my Calvin Klein's
You
ankle
could do
socks?
it. You could do it with shorts, but not with pants.
I don't even like it with shorts. I feel
I
like,
don't
you,
like with shorts
I feel like
either.
you should always have a little sockage going
I
on.
don't even wear no sock when I got shorts.
What the fuck? You don't even wear socks?
No, no,
You're,
I wear shorts.
you're Kazumi out here.
Y'all,
Ugh, what's happening? Your
Y'all-
fucking shoe must stink.
y'all been no, it doesn't. Y'all been seeing me fucking do that shit for like a year now. My shoes. Don't
I didn't
stink.
realize that you actually weren't wearing socks. I thought you just had like, invisible ones.
Don't do
on.
it though at Disneyland.
People who wear their
Bunyan
shoes
City.
without socks are people who have fundamentally different types of feet than me, to be totally honest.
I got Shrek feet, nigga.
I need to wear socks. Could you imagine life without socks? No, it makes no
Yeah,
sense to me.
I literally wear socks every day.
Like my feet get kind of like sweaty and shit. Like there needs to be something to separate my feet from my fucking shoes.
I also just like the way the drip looks of just having some fresh white socks, like with the drip.
But I understand the attraction to having like super low socks or like invisible socks so that you can't see it at all. Like when you wear loafers that you have to get those super tiny socks that like go below it, like the dress shoe type thing. I get the appeal. Being able to show that ankle, it makes you look very fancy that you, oh, there's nothing separating his foot from the world besides just this piece of leather. But then in reality, I don't really like it. I like these shoes. I love wearing dunks and shit because they're just comfortable as fuck. But if I didn't have socks on them, it would feel so weird.
I'm just thirsty. I just want I started getting leg tattoos and shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're gonna see all this work.
Bro, I can't. I
You're
can't
that
believe-
dude.
I
I'm that
can't
dude.
believe it.
I'm showing off my
Like
tats.
when
I'm
I
gonna
got
wear
my
shorts in the
when
middle
I
of the
got my
winter.
first tattoo in the 10th grade, I was like this for a
In
fucking
10th grade.
10th grade. I was like this for a week. I was just making sure I'm like,
Like,
Shout out to my homie Corey Vengren, my homie that I grew up with.
Hash Brown Town.
Who would walk. He did the same exact thing. He got a bike chain around his arm, which was the
That's
chain,
hard.
the tattoo that every BMX rider got at that point in time.
That's hard.
And then he was walking around school with his fucking sleeve rolled up, just letting the whole world see the bike
just
chain.
wait, did he have both sleeves rolled up to match,
Hell
or he
no,
just had one?
Just one bicep.
That's so bad.
let me tell you how extra thirsty I was. I had a fucking V-neck because I got this tattoo. So I wore a V-neck so this fucking tattoo could show. And this tattoo was weak as a bitch right here. But at the time, I was like, nigga, this shit hard.
It looks hard
It's
to me.
cool. I had to get it touched up. But
It's funny 'cause
I had the
you-
V-neck for that.
You're describing things that I normally associate with like people going to Warp Tour, like getting your V-neck and your shorts so that you can show. They used to always call it a Warp Tour bodysuit. Like
kinda felt
when you
that.
could just get your arms and then your fucking shins and shit. They would call it a Warp Tour
but then you
bodysuit
have
because
no
that's the only shit you can see when you have a t-shirt and fucking shorts on.
But you have no body tats.
Exactly.
I have no body tats either.
I got some.
I need it. I look like a bitch with my shirt off because I don't have my back.
I got to get my back. I got to finish.
At least you got like your whole chest and stomach though, don't you?
Yeah, but people always say that the tattoo on my stomach looks like Kiss, the band.
What do you mean?
It's like a bunch of girls'
I
heads.
don't need you to lift your shirt up, but
I'm not showing you my
They seem
stomach.
like a bunch of moths come out. Like,
Yeah, a bunch of moms.
No, because I did do anal before today. Earlier today, I did anal.
God.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Your anal or her anal?
Her anal. But
Alright.
so I actually like if I were to take my pants off, who knows what would happen? It might
Yo,
be a soul
what?
splash.
You didn't take a shower or even
washed
wipe
my-
your...
You had a baby wipe. Tell the truth.
I did it in the.
You had a baby wipe.
No, I didn't. I fucking went and I used hand soap and I washed my
Shut
dick and my
the
hands
fuck
in
up.
the
After
sink.
anal, you took a whole bath after anal.
It's a hoe bath.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
washing my dick. Hoes don't have dicks.
No, but like a whole bath is like when you just don't take a full bath
Well,
and
yeah,
you just
yeah.
do like a quick little
Growing
wash
up, we called it a Puerto Rican shower, which is very offensive.
That's so... What?
Yeah.
Why? You guys just thought in
Because
Hash Brown
racism.
Town...
Y'all just put races on everything.
Yeah,
Y'all just
racism.
thought in Hash
Hash
Brown
Brown
Town
Town.
that...
Here's Cambodian
I
cereal.
didn't even think it was racist when I was a kid. I thought that was just what it was called.
Why did y'all think that Puerto Ricans specifically didn't shower?
That's bad.
Puerto Rican shower is when you go in the bathroom and you put like fucking perfume and shit on your armpits so that.
Why do
it's
y'all
a-
think
Now,
that
that's
Puerto
stinky.
Ricans had
But I brought
terrible...
it up on the podcast with Mona Love, and she was just like, "Yeah, that's what it's called." Like she's
Is
from
she-
the East Coast too,
Oh,
so
she's
she,
from
she
Hash
heard
Brown
it there
Town, too.
Did
too.
y'all ever put on Axe?
Nah,
Yeah.
but I was like I was grown by the time Axe came out, so I was looking at it like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Did you have like bod spray?
I want your bod.
I want your bod.
I knew a dude who got an Axe commercial,
He's lucky.
and it was like him like hitting a BMX jump, and while he's in
That's
the air,
kinda
he's
hard.
like.
I'm not gonna lie, that's maybe
Like
one
they
of the
used
hardest
some
things.
effects to make it seem like he was putting the fucking Axe bodies. Shout out Scotty Kramer is who I'm talking about
them
right now.
spray deodorants make you way more musty when it
Yeah,
wears off.
and they just smell bad.
That's all they have in England.
Can
Somebody
somebody?
Axe.
In England, they do not have roll-on deodorant. It's all just a fucking spray.
So Josh says you don't have regular deodorant. You just got spray. Oh, go ahead. Adam.
This
Speaking
is a
of-
very, very good product. You want me to tell you about this right now?
Speaking of deodorants,
Splish splash. I was taking a bath and I noticed I have beautiful balls. Did they sponsor us to like get me to read that?
please don't spray the ball deodorant in the air.
Like they're sponsoring us just to fuck with us and get me to read that. Shout out to Manscaped,
Oh
our
my
friends at
fucking
Manscaped.
God.
I'm just gonna read it again. Splish splash. I was taking a bath and I noticed I have beautiful balls. Our friends at Manscaped, the global leaders in below the waist hygiene, are turning men's shower dreams into their favorite routine with the all new Ultra Premium Collection. This all-in-one hygiene skin and hair bundle. AD's balls are feeling amazing now. It's designed to upgrade the everyday man's shower routine from head to toe. Your skin, hair, and balls deserve this. Save big by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code NOJUMPER, all one word. Now, let me just quickly walk you through the Manscaped shower routine. Step 1, lather on the cologne-infused ultra-premium body wash with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean and moisturized all day. Not sure if you heard that correctly, but this body wash is cologne-infused, so the special someone in your life will absolutely love it. Step 2, it's hair care time. Apply the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner that cleanses and nourishes in one step. The non-greasy formula has a base of coconut water, green tea, aloe, turmeric, and sage. Apply this to your arms and pubic region, as Housephone is doing right now. And I mean, they have a whole bunch of other stuff too. They have the Manscaped Lip Balm. They have the Lawnmower 4.0 electric trimmer to clean off any unwanted body hair. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof, so you can bet it's a major key to your new shower routine, and much, much more. So everybody, head on over to manscaped.com, 20% off if you use the code NOJUMPER, all one word.
How many
Still
times?
dripping.
How many times have you had Lena use Manscaped products to shave your back?
It's honestly,
0.
it's like a little treat
A treat for her or for you?
for me. When she feels like I've been good, she like grabs the Manscaped razor,
She's like,
the
"Come on,
shaver, and she
come on
shaves
to
my
the
back.
bathroom."
Honestly, when my back is shaved, I'm about like 13% happier as a human being.
Why?
Is your back hairy like that?
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
This is disgusting. Spray. You got spray.
It smells good.
It smells good.
It smells
What is
amazing.
that? What did you just spray?
That's the ball spray.
My goal
The ball
for-
deodorant.
that is the hydrating body spray. My goal for the rest of the show is to get AD to bend over so I can spray
Pause!
him.
Yo,
Pause.
that shit smells amazing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Imagine your girl. She's going down to suck your dick. She's used to his sweaty, salty balls, and then she gets hit with a fresh whiff of that Manscaped.
And then she just pulls out her camera, starts filming herself, and says, "This blowjob is sponsored by Manscaped." Everybody caught my girl's OnlyFans so they can see me do anal with her like I just did.
Sounds like a plug talk dream.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. No, but that's the crazy thing is, so my first ever solo plug talk came out today.
Oh wow! Wait, so you
And
interviewed
you were so
Lena?
bummed.
So I told you guys about this on the show the other day, but yeah, like
You're like, one girl.
I wake up in the morning, my girl's super sick. She's like, "You have to go
Oh, yeah,
fuck her
yeah, yeah.
alone. You have to
Lena,
go."
I do
I
remember
can't
that.
do it
I
without
don't want
you.
it, baby. I love you so much.
Yep.
I don't want to fuck her without you.
Did you play that card?
No. I just said, she said,
wait, did you act
she
too
said,
excited, though,
You
too?
need to fuck this girl without me. And I said, for the family, I will do it.
For Parker's tuition. I promise I will lay this
For
pipe
Parker's
down.
future?
Parker, you have no idea what I went through to get this money to send you to Harvard.
My daddy's a prostitute.
You have no idea how hard it was for me. I had to
Imagine-
go out in these streets and
Hey, but
bang
you-
chicks.
Imagine you coming in there for career day. What does your dad do?
No, my policy when it comes to being a dad going to school, I'm staying low key.
Yeah, but I feel like
I
you're
might
gonna
have
get.
a hoodie on. I might have some shades on.
I feel like you're gonna get to the point though where people are just gonna know you. It's gonna be that one
They
teacher.
already do.
That
Hopefully I
one.
fall off before then.
That one teacher is gonna know you at least from back in the day. Like that used to be the guy I used to watch on
I'm
YouTube.
trying to fall off this year. Like really.
This year?
Like I've been fighting it
Why
for a
would
long
you
time.
say
I'm about
that?
to fucking really just.
Why would you say that?
I know how to do it.
What do you got?
Yeah, what's your
Get a
plan?
big bowl of meth. Let it fly.
Fuck. No, but like, have you ever thought about that? Like, how if you did a podcast where you just did a bunch of fucking coke before it, like, how it would be the craziest podcast ever?
Honestly, it might be amazing.
I'm about to say
It would
like
be nuts.
I might have done that already with you.
I
back in the
assume
day.
that you have without telling us, like even in recent memory.
No, I think that you used to think that I would like go hit a line in the bathroom, which I'd never done.
Honestly, I kind of thought that before.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it.
That's crazy. No, but
Like, I don't know, like,
the
this
closest-
nigga shits every fucking time.
no,
he
I
goes
really
there.
got
You do
IBS,
shit
bro.
a lot.
I got IBS, bro. Like dead ass.
You be letting chicks eat your ass with,
No.
with fucking shit coming
That's
out of it all
terrible.
the time. You got Crohn's?
Nah, the only the most disrespectful I would get is like me being fucked up from the night before, bro. I would never disrespect your place of work like that, bro.
I don't really think it's that disrespectful. I think that's just you living your truth.
I mean, I used to get drunk as fuck on
Go
water
get
pods.
zooted in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
but nah, bro.
On a Wednesday pod.
I'm
I
not
used to
that
get zooted.
disrespectful.
There was
bro.
just a few times where you came in, you'd hit the bathroom, then you'd come in, be hella energetic for like 15 minutes, and then sort of be like,
Facts.
like 15, 20 minutes later, you'd be like chilling super hard. And I remember even talking to Cam Girl about it, and I was like, do you think that's what that might be? Like, but then also it's kind of like you might just be like hella hungover on Tuesday
I'm
night
like-
because you were partying from fucking Friday to Sunday.
And I was like trying to come in with the energy, and then it was just wearing off. Like, oh fuck.
And I
Like,
can honestly say I've never seen you do drugs.
exactly. I'm
I
gonna
honestly can't say that.
I'm gonna be honest. If I tell AD about one time that I did drugs in front of him and he didn't see me,
For
he would
real?
probably be mad.
Please talk about it.
I don't want to tell
just
you.
say it,
While
just
you were
say it.
out with him,
Say it. Just go ahead. I ain't gonna get mad. I promise you. I'm gonna say you a slick motherfucker.
I am the slickest of
Go
all
ahead.
time.
Tell me.
I don't know if I
Just say it, man. I ain't gonna get
All
mad.
right, fuck it. It already happened. All right, so this is like when I was still testing the waters just to see, like, okay, what could I do to, like, before I have to go to the hospital? And we weren't drinking any of the Don Julio when we were at Rolling Loud, but we had drank a little wine.
And Rolling Loud?
I was definitely,
go
I
ahead.
definitely hit the bag a couple times at Rolling Loud. I'm gonna be honest with you. And honestly,
he's the bag man.
I was in the front seat next to the driver. So we're on the way back. I was like,
You a cold nigga. I kept saying, you know how proud I am of your house phone. You've been staying sober. I know it's been hard
Bro,
for
I
you.
was drunk.
The niggas over there. "Wah!"
Digging in the bag.
I
It
was
makes
drunk.
sense why you went so crazy to Cardi now.
No. I was doing that when we were on the way back home.
Bag boys.
You was lit.
I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry.
I was drunk. That was
Thank
my
you for telling the truth.
He's the most hardcore cokehead I ever seen because
What?
I
That's
remember
cap. That is cap.
back in the day at the old no
he's not.
Okay.
you did something when it comes to doing coke that I had never seen anyone do at that time.
Okay.
Which is you came in my place. I think you had a couple girls with you. It might have been like we were out partying or we were at a show or whatever. We get back to the crib and you fucking go grab my Windex and some paper towels
And clean
and
off
you
the-
fucking clean the shit out of like the glass table.
You got to make sure.
Oh, so you was almost a real smoker.
Bro,
know?
you got to make sure you're not fucking. First of all,
Everybody
if-
I ever seen doing coke in my life just was like doing it like a super
have you seen
Real
grindy
smokers
fashion.
can clean windows.
And I
Bro.
realized like, oh shit, he's been doing this long enough that he knows he don't want to fuck the inside of his nose up.
Wow.
and I don't want to be
respect that.
snorting any random ass shit off of Adam's disgusting table.
This is fair.
So I cleaned the table
I
off.
mean, at the very least, you're gonna get like that day's worth. Even if you clean the house 3 days ago, you got 3 days worth of dust on the table that you're putting up your nose. It's kind of gross.
Speaking of dust, remember when that girl rolled a blunt raw on your
Still
carpet
thinking
floor?
about it. He brings girls around. Go watch the Ugly God interview. I don't think you can see the girls in it, but he just got a couple girls that come in, and then we go back to my crib after we do the Ugly God interview. I look over, there's a girl just sitting on the floor in my room. She's rolling a blunt on the floor, on the carpet.
And y'all breaking podcast rules because I've heard this story 9
That's a
billion
fact.
times.
That's a fact.
On this
Wait.
fucking
I
pod.
got one more.
Gets better every time.
No,
I swear to God.
I got one more.
Wait. They're the stair girls, right?
Yeah,
This
this
is where it's going.
Stair hose,
At our
stair
next
hose.
spot, we need to have a fucking special stair girl section, like a
With-
spiral staircase for them.
Like a VIP section off with a sign on it that says "Stair Girls
Oh,
Only."
yeah.
No, fuck that. Adam's trying to act like he wasn't the fucking monster, bro. This nigga pulled me. He pulled me into the bathroom on his birthday one time, and literally, this nigga racked out a line that was like as long as the table, and this nigga was.
That's
here,
an anaconda, baby.
You was on your Charlie Sheen?
I was banging 8-gram rocks.
I don't want to hear it, Adam.
Wait, I
We were lit.
got something.
About you doing coke?
No. I want to know from both of you guys. This is real serious. How often do you guys wash your sheets? Tell the truth.
I try to do every week, every 2 weeks for sure.
Wow.
I don't, so I have no idea.
All right.
You got Esmeralda at the crib washing your sheets for you.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda takes care of it.
Yeah.
That's a real name?
No, like my shorty has a maid, and her name is probably like Julie or something normal, but like I just like waking up and calling her Esmeralda.
My housekeeper was not a huge fan of Jenny 6ix9ine.
Why?
I was showing my girl's friend, my girl's makeup artist, was like, "Who's this? Why do you keep singing Soy La 69?"
La Soya 69.
I'm like, check this out. I showed her. I didn't even show her the original version of the video. I showed her the dance EDM remix.
Oh God.
It's OD. And my fucking cleaning lady was just like, I don't know about her. Like, she was just,
What? See,
not
like
fucking with her.
this is the thing that I always like question. it was like, what about her was so disrespectful to the community?
Honestly, like, it's not for me to say, since clearly, like, the opinions of her were coming from her own race.
You gotta ask Duno.
Yeah, I mean, for
It just
me,
wasn't authentic enough, or
I don't know. Like, when I
Or
heard
we can
it,
ask Riley.
is Riley Mexican?
I heard Riley was Mexican today.
What?
Yes.
She's been sleuth.
Are you
this whole
half and
time?
half though? Yeah. Okay.
That's
all right.
amazing. That's cool.
Okay. So why?
I don't know. People didn't like the sound of it, I guess.
She was fucking one of the most gorgeous people I ever seen in real life.
She's a babe.
She is so fucking beautiful.
Well, you know, Julia Fox is not with Kanye West anymore, so maybe it's time for her to hit a house phone.
You know what? I'm just convinced now that Kanye has been stalking me.
Oh,
What?
You know he looks through who you follow.
Kanye is stalking me, picking up all the girls that I used to follow. I was really at least like throwing a little, what's it called?
A worm?
Yeah, you know, like throwing some bait out
You were throwing some bait out to Julia.
via DMs.
She didn't really jump on
So
it.
you was acting like the bad
She didn't
bitch.
necessarily jump on it, but she definitely was liking it and reposting whenever I would tag her.
I wonder what you could have said to her at that time.
I know.
To get her to hang out with you. Like, hey, you want to go cool sculpting together?
Do what?
That's what I heard. They said that's what she does.
Cool sculpting?
Cool sculpting.
Like
They-
with the
they-
body stuff?
They use like really cold bricks or some shit to like make your fucking waist really small to move the fat to your ass. Because her waist still like
She
she has the tiniest waist with the biggest ass. And I know she
I feel
probably
like
had a fat transfer.
She got a
but-
fatty?
Oh,
Bro.
she has a stupid monster ass.
No,
yeah.
but I'm gonna be like, okay, like not
Scary.
trying to judge women's bodies or anything like that, but
No,
she
she has
does.
a fatty though.
I feel like she got a lot smaller as of recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably depressed because Kanye's trying to get his girl back.
Damn. Maybe Kanye is just was like, I need you to fit into this model stuff. I need you to eat one piece of spinach and an almond.
But he's not like that. Like
I don't think so.
Kim had a little bit of, but Kim actually
Kim
was
had a
really
lot of
skinny.
it.
She just got a big old booty.
Kim had a lot of everything. On
Can
her.
I tell you guys an embarrassing story from this weekend?
Please.
Extremely embarrassing.
Oh God.
Me and my girl, we go to a park to play with the kid. Now, this is a really good park. It's got baseball diamond, basketball courts, whole playground thing, adult workout equipment, shitload of
rich.
grass that the dogs can play in, all this shit. Like, we've never been to this park before. It's in the valley. And it was a fucking great park. There's a shitload of people there. Families left and right playing with their kids, whatever. So we slide up in there. We're playing with the kid for a while. We're on the swing set. We're letting her run up and down, use the slide, just having a good time with the kid. Then we see the teeter-totter, also known as the seesaw. So we say, okay, let's go on the seesaw. My girl's on one side of the seesaw. I get on the other side of the seesaw. I put Parker on the seat right in front of me on the seesaw. I'm standing up, right? My girl is like all the way down. So her butt is basically like on the ground. So she's sitting here. I'm up here with Parker. My girl decides to stand up suddenly.
Just out of nowhere.
So it basically creates the effect of me and Parker like
Launching.
falling off
Launching
the
mom.
back of a fucking pickup truck. Thank God the floor
It's like
is like rubber, like padded shit, because me and Parker both go flying because my girl has no concept of physics and has apparently never really thought about how a teeter-totter worked.
Did you catch Parker or like? did
Hell no, she went flying. She did a fucking flip, bro. Yes, literally like that. Worse.
it was worse?
Yes.
Did she cry?
Yes, she was
Hey, you should keep
freaking the
that. Y'all
fuck out.
match.
Yeah, I feel cool.
Lena.
Sonic with fucking Barney Rubble. Get the hell out. But
You know, he sat Lena down and had a talk with her. Lena, you got to think
He's like,
about this type of
Lena,
stuff before
this
you
is
do
bad
it.
podcasting. You don't get on a teeter-totter. You do that.
whoa, $1 million idea, a podcast that you do on a teeter-totter.
Teat talks.
Okay. Anyway, when you were making fun of me right there, that was pretty funny. But also, I had to fight the urge to be like
Beat her.
To not slap the
Lena!
God damn it.
Fuck you guys. No, I had to fight the urge to become like Professor Adam and be like, babe, you're like basically what you just did.
Yeah.
Like, babe, that's not how a teeter-totter works. You have to go to slowly. You can't fucking
Yeah.
you know, like I had to fight that urge.
When's the
'cause
last time you sat on one of those, though? I would have not remembered that either.
I guess I don't blame her. Yeah, but like thinking about it, like I know that she just didn't think about it. She didn't do the math in her head to realize that that's what was going to happen. You can't like. That's one thing I think is really important in parenting is that the other one has to like. You have to let your partner like really fuck up and not be a dick about it because it's just like. It's full of so many challenges that like I feel like me and her have been very good at that. Is like even if the fucking kid falls and scrapes their knee because I wasn't paying attention, it's like you got to be understanding about that kind of shit.
Who's the fuck up?
Oh, obviously
most.
me for the most part, yeah.
The dads usually are.
Well, I'm just like not even around as much because I'm fucking in the office and shit. She's like loves being at the house hanging out with the kid all day. I'm clearly going to work all day besides Saturday and Sunday, so it's like, yeah. She has way more opportunities for things to go wrong. She's just dealing with all the real shit every day.
What if she just fucking park her up on accident at the house and just not bringing it up to you? She's just like not telling you.
I mean,
It's not even funny. You shouldn't
I'm
even
sorry.
be laughing.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
one thing about it though is that your kid will just fuck themselves up so much. Like she's running in
It's
the
so
fucking,
unexpected,
she's
too.
running in the Saks Fifth and the fucking the table's just like this and she just is running
Oh,
full
no.
speed, having so much fun. Boom, her head just fucking clips this table and just
Oh, fuck.
It's the end of the fucking world and it's just like they don't have the spatial awareness to be able to fucking comprehend that they're about to smash their heads. They smash their heads so
hard.
much and it sucks so bad because you know how bad it hurts. And every time the only thing that can make them feel better is just the boob.
The boob?
Yeah.
Yours? You like this? Come here, Parker.
Well, you know that's the weird thing is that she knows I don't have milk.
Wow.
How does she know? You let her suck on your
That's
nipple
kind
before?
of strange.
I've kind of tried to be like, oh,
Shut the fuck
on it,
up.
and she doesn't even
You
look
put
at it.
your hairy ass nipple in your baby's face?
She can smell that.
She will run across the room to jump on my girl's boob, but then like I'll be holding her with no shirt on, and sometimes she'll take my nipple and just be like,
Shut the fuck up. Parker Ann is fondling your
she'll
nipples.
just play with it, but she knows there's no milk in there, so she don't go for it.
That's fucking hilarious.
So have you ever like accidentally hurt Parker?
Oh fuck yeah!
Cause I accidentally, bro, my daughter one time, it was bad, bro.
What happened?
How bad?
Nigga, we were in this fucking
Like hospital bad?
Nigga, we were on the trampoline, not hospital, but nigga, we were in the trampoline. Nigga, she had to be like 6, and we're in the trampoline jumping, bro. And she used to watch me like do backflips. She used to like me watch it.
Nigga,
And-
you were doing backflips
Yeah,
in the
I can do
trampoline?
backflips trampoline. All day.
Wow, front flips. Those are easier,
Front flips
right?
and backflips.
Backflips are harder.
But nigga, she got a little too close one time, and as I was doing the backflip,
no.
I kind of went like this, swoop out. You feel me? And she was like, "Ah!" I was like, oh my God. Her lip was bleeding. I'm like, baby.
Oh, no.
Bro, I damn near started tearing up. And it's like, I did it, but I'm the parent that she has to fucking run to.
Jesus Christ.
And I didn't tell nobody.
I'm just sitting
You
there.
think she hated you like for 2 seconds? Like, oh, this nigga just fucking,
Fuck no. But now she's going to see this and she's going to be like, Dad.
you fucking,
You know the giant gallon of water that I normally have?
yeah.
Like Parker's just like, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like doing something on my phone. Parker grabs it, pulls it, falls right on her big toe, starts crying her fucking eyes out. Her fucking toe turns all black and purple and shit. And ends up
What?
fucking
From a gallon of water?
D-
Just
DCF,
slammed her right on the toe.
Wow.
Jesus. Oh, it must have been full, huh?
What did you put in there?
Water.
Nigga put concrete in there. Nigga
You
sipping.
got something else in there because I ain't never seen
It's
a
like
water
a
bottle.
gallon
do
of
that.
water. It's like fucking 3, 4, or 5 pounds.
He
It
sip-
lands right on the toenail.
He's sipping alkaline concrete.
Well, if it lands directly on the toenail, then I can see.
Oh, it mashed that thing.
Jesus,
It was
man.
brutal. And then guess what happens right after that? While we're sitting there fucking breastfeeding the baby, making her feel better about the fact that she just did a flip, Johnny Knoxville walks in.
That's all you cared about.
That's the only thing. He fucking leaves Parker on the floor,
like,
bleeding
down,
out,
down,
crying.
down.
It made some of the pain go away to have a celebrity in our midst.
It made some of the baby's pain go away.
Hey, what if Johnny seen you and Parker flip and offered you guys
to be in
join
Jackass.
for Jackass 5?
We got one more Jackass.
We got one more.
That flip move that you just had your daughter doing, that was gold.
We need someone to pair with Wee Man for the next movie.
But so when I see Johnny Knoxville walk in, I go over to him and I say, hey, I'm going to be real with you. My kid just ate shit on the playground, fell. We don't know if she has a concussion or what, but I know you're with your family. Fuck them. Do my podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Said bed. See you
If you
Wednesday.
bring he's coming Wednesday?
I'm just
Did y'all
I'm about to
exchange
say,
numbers?
He's coming at the end of the day.
I was going to say
Johnny
that.
Knoxville.
You didn't talk to him at all?
No.
You didn't give him a little wave?
He's with his family. I'm with my family.
Who
What am I
gives
going
a
to bother
fuck?
him?
Yes.
Oh, I got a podcast. There's probably 15 other dudes at this park that have podcasts too. This is the Valley.
True. This is true.
You know what? One of my favorite stories is me, Chili Sosa, Tuck God. We're out eating like after a show or some shit like that.
Pause.
Guess who we see at fucking IHOP with his little crew of people?
Queen Latifah.
Nipsey Hussle.
Wow.
They try to go ask him for a picture and he was like, no. He was literally eating pancakes. He's not trying to take a picture.
Respect to him for that. Wait, you asked for the photo?
No. I didn't ask
Who
for
asked
it.
for it?
I forgot. It might have been Chili.
Wow.
But and it was weird because there was only like one person working at this IHOP, so they were like running back. They were like cooking the food and then running back and forth.
I can't believe Nipsey was at IHOP.
It was like
IHOP is trash.
IHOP in like K-Town. First of
IHOP
all,
is not trash.
calm down. Their pancakes are
That
delicious.
one in K-Town? I know exactly which one
Exactly.
you're
It's
talking
like the one on like Wilshire.
about. You know
or some
that,
shit.
that Denny's right over there fucking shut down?
You know, I think I got okay.
Who boy?
Because remember at my old spot, I lived across the street from that
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Denny's, and we could just look out the window and see it. Like
Denny's is elite.
They cut.
Denny, you got to get your standards up.
What
Did
did
you ever
they?
see Johnny Dang? He said, "I'm never eating this shit again."
About Denny's?
Yeah.
No.
He
Look,
was so mad.
I still don't know. So me and my ex-girlfriend, we ate Denny's at like 6 a.m. or some shit like that, and then we had one of the Benny trucks. I'm not going to say which one. We had one of the Benny trucks that night, and then the next morning we're literally front and end on the toilet, both of
And
us.
you already got IBS, so it's worse.
You ever have diarrhea with your girl, and then you got to one of you got to shit in the tub?
Hell no.
I had to shit in the tub, but I had to wait for her to get out the toilet for I
You got to
to
go back
the
to
toilet.
the IHOP to shit.
I'm gonna say, bitch, you gotta get on.
Nah, she only had one bed. Like, you know, she had a one bedroom.
That's
one,
the cool thing about living in K-Town, though, is you could just take a shit on the street and nobody's going to even fucking notice because there's probably 5 other guys taking a shit on the street.
Have you ever had this like shit on the street and like for real?
Hell yeah.
Like what? Like you might
Shit
have
on the street.
You
I
might
feel
have.
like we've talked about this a lot
Yeah, I
before,
know,
too.
okay.
But
You might-
yes.
you might have
I'm about to say,
IBS.
I shit in the school, so in the fucking sand.
Did you notice our hero Yeet showing love to Nipsey Hussle on his new album?
You could get killed in your own city.
I
R.I.P.
learned-
Nip,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
Speaking.
when I realized that Yeet was tapped in with the streets.
That's when you. It took you this long.
Why does he say Tonka so much?
He's referring to a big truck that he's in.
I know, but at a certain point, I started to wonder, like, does he really have like a like a life size?
I mean,
truck?
I seen him in one of the music videos in one of those like Trackhawk fucking Jeeps that are huge with a huge engine and
We
they're
need to
fast
find
as
out
fuck.
more about Yeet. We need to know what he drives. We need to know where,
just told you.
he lives.
I don't know where he lives.
His address. You think he
Nah,
moved
nah,
there for
nah.
inspiration?
He's giving me like Porter Ranch vibes.
You don't even know where he lives.
Why would I know where the Yeet
You
lives?
suck his dick every fucking minute of the day.
But you think I fucking like Google like
Yes.
paid to get his fucking
I
address?
just feel like you would know.
How would I know where he lives?
You know what's
Adam?
so funny?
I'm not a stalker like you.
I hop in the whip yesterday with Kiki, and we're about to drive, and I'm like, what are we going to listen to? And I go to Apple Music, and I go to the new albums. I'm like, oh, Yeet dropped. We got to listen to the Yeet album. And I go to Kiki. I'm like, you know about Yeet? He goes, well, I heard enough about this motherfucker from fucking House Phone. He's like, he could not believe how much he had heard, like from you. Like, you're out here just like speaking the gospel. He don't need any help really because this shit's cracking already. But
He's
you're
definitely
out here
cracking.
convincing the
We
world.
did a whole
It's
fucking
really-
listening party on my Twitch.
Oh, AD hated every song.
You
I
hated
did
it?
not hate every
AD
song.
basically wanted to turn it off like
I
not
just
even
didn't-
halfway
I just
through.
didn't- It's not for me. I didn't understand it. And this nigga didn't make it no better. Me, him, and Blasie's like this. They're like this.
Because you
Track
know
number 2.
You weren't
And I'm
turning
like,
up. I feel like that.
It
He
just-
was not turning up.
it had just came out, so I'm letting it like marinate in my head. Like
You got
I'm
to
like,
give it like an intellectual listen and a turn up listen. Like you got to give it that listen. How often in your life have you like listened to an album for the first time with the lyrics?
never.
Never.
Because like I kind of want to hear it and like learn it myself.
But how often do you then revisit it and actually
I'm gonna be
listen to
honest.
it with the
I'm not
lyrics?
really a go back to lyrics guy.
I feel like that's probably like the metal fan in me because when I was growing up, I would listen to some of these metal and hardcore bands where
And
you can't understand what they're saying, so you have to read the lyrics. So like for me, like when I listen to like the new Kanye album, like if I'm gonna listen to it 5 times, I'm definitely reading through it with it one time.
But Kanye is like he pronunciates all his words. He's
exactly.
like very
It's
like.
hard to understand.
I'm gonna be honest, and I listened to a lot of Yeet. It took me like two, 3 times to really like be like, oh shit.
You
like,
gotta understand too. It's like this is my first time listening to him. Like mind you,
Or
you've
anything that sounds like that,
Yeah.
realistically.
You've been
Nothing
spot
sounds like
on.
that.
Like when you said Babytron, nigga, I'm a Babytron fan now. At
well,
the
look,
end of the day,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like a good starting point would have been the album before.
and you said that.
Up to me, because from start to end, I feel like all those songs are like very digestible.
I seen a fucking old clip of Yeet doing like a promo thing for fucking Rap Genius or Audio
Fire.
Mac or
Fire.
shit, and he looked so like normal. And
Yeah.
this is like, it seemed like it was only a couple years ago. So that made me super curious about like, oh shit, what was this dude like a few years ago? And like, has this just been a consistent process of his music getting weirder and weirder? Because it's like the most vibe heavy music, you know?
It's geek up music. It's like
Yeah.
OD music.
That's why every once in a while somebody puts out an album that is like blatantly to do Percocets to.
Yeah, and
And I feel like for this time, that Yeet album is the like, let's do Xanax, let's do Perks, let's fucking.
out these perks. I've been on autopilot.
It's just like so seems
Have
like
you ever
music
been off
to
a
pop
perk?
pills to.
Have you ever been off a perk feeling like you're on autopilot?
Honestly, not really.
Exactly.
But yes,
So you
because that's why a lot of drugs kind of feel like you're on autopilot.
Yeah, but it's like-
Coke feels like you're on fucking choose
Yeah,
your own adventure.
yeah.
Like I can do anything. I can go over there. I can go over there.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not even about like you having to be like on drugs, but like it's just like it just gives the vibe of just like I'm just cranked up right now. I'm geeked up. I'm fucking in my Tonka. I'm in my Tonka doing 160 down the highway.
Dude, I feel like the Yeet music right now feels like what Lil Pump was to
Oh,
the
no,
culture.
don't ever.
It's just like the energy.
Please.
It's fucking. It's like music
I
to
don't
do
see
drugs
this-
to.
I don't
but
see
it's
this-
like a much more modern, abstract.
I don't see this comparison
I
at
see
all.
it appealing to a certain audience. I think the same kids that are excited about Yeet right now,
I can't believe
would have
you're
been
even
the
saying
same
this
kids
right now.
excited about Lil Pump fucking
Are
5-6 years ago.
Are you joking?
It's like it's an energy.
I'm so offended.
You're retarded.
I am offended.
You're just acting like you don't know what I mean, even though you know that I'm right.
No, I like
You know where he lives.
you
too.
just want to
Every
be
time,
right about
there's
everything.
always going to be an album that appeals to like the young.
Lil Pump never had an
frivolous
album at
generation.
all. He had one song, and nobody gave a fuck about his music after that. It's not the same at all. It was nothing
Wait,
unique
he
about
has
Lil
two.
Pump's
Yeah, the
music.
couple
Corner out,
songs.
corner out, corner out, now.
Okay, that song was a banger. I'm not gonna hold you, but
That is so post Lil Pump.
Lil
being
Pump
Lil Pump.
could never
You open for him.
admit, like he could never gain the type of loyal fan base that Yeet gained in such a short amount of time.
It's
How dare
interesting
you?
to me that you don't have the self-awareness to realize that the way that you're talking about you right now is the way that people used to talk about Lil Pump. With
Nobody-
like, he's
nobody
the
ever-
fucking king of
nobody
everything right
ever-
now.
nobody-
There was like a 3-month window
nobody
where everybody
ever-
was talking about Pump. Like
Are
he
you
was
joking?
Here comes the bad podcast.
Nobody ever, nobody
He's
ever,
like, I never heard of these people.
bro, nobody ever coveted Lil Pump like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, ever.
That's crazy. You don't remember the
When
time
Pump-
period
when
when
Pump
he
came
was
out,
like
I remember.
the
Crazy.
meme.
No,
like
I
him
remember.
shooting a gun out the window of the car was like.
But Yeet isn't a meme. This is a lifestyle.
The point I was trying to make is that there's always going to be a sound of the moment that appeals to the kids who want to not over intellectualized and
Oh
want to
yeah,
just
okay.
get
I'll give you
fucked
that.
up.
I'll give you that.
And I feel like Yeet right now
It's more advanced though, bro.
I agree. It is, but it's 5-6 years later. Of course, it has to like fucking develop. And of course, I think that like his taste is a lot more refined. But that has to happen over 5 or 6 years time.
Do you
Culture
think
gets more refined?
Do you think if an artist came out and made like a super repetitive, like just dumbed down song like Lil Pump again, that it would work out still?
No, well they do that, but then they like put a bunch of really weird auto tune on it, and then they call it a whole lot of red. Yeah.
So you're saying, you're basically saying that Whole Lot of Red was influenced by Lil Pump? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just saying that like that same energy of Whole Lot of Red, honestly, is probably like a lot of those same kids that were excited about Perp and Pump at a certain point.
I'll give you that.
Compare the Yeet album to a Whole Lot of Red.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You better not do it for Cardi.
No.
You better not.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen an artist with such loyal, strong fan base like since Cardi. Since Cardi, I have not seen anybody with such a crazy loyal fan base in a short amount of time. Literally to the point where people are ripping out fucking metal detectors, rushing the fucking venues trying to get in.
But why the fuck did they have him playing the Roxy?
Okay,
he's way
can
too
we be
big
honest?
for that, don't you think?
Can we be honest? This is where I start to get into a conspiracy theory level, because they announced a last minute show.
Oh, that makes more sense, yeah.
Last minute free show.
Free?
It was free, all ages free at the Roxy. Doors open at 7 p.m. We know how huge Yeet is right now.
Right.
There is no way that they thought
They want
that.
to blow it out.
Yeah, but like,
how many people go on the Roxy? Like 400 or 500 or something?
500.
I think, I thought it was less than that. I thought it was like 200.
It looked like that though.
Like, the fact that they did that, I feel like they were just like, they were trying to do like pull off some promo.
I would not put it past a label to think that up. Like,
It was like
we're gonna do this and it's gonna get shut down.
It was
and it's gonna
five.
look cool.
It was 5-6 blocks long of people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as I heard like Yeet had a show at the Roxy, now them announcing it at the last minute and shit,
It was like a day
kind of like
before.
justifies it, because if they were selling tickets in before, they probably would have sold out like months in advance. So.
I hit up the homie to see if I could get lists last minute. I was that guy, and he was like,
You've always been that guy.
"Not really." Well, because people fuck with me though, so like they would go out of their way to put me on the list rather than some random guy.
Before I saw you running businesses and making money and making content, I saw you finessing your way into the club, finessing your way into
everywhere,
getting drugs from one guy and selling them to another guy and making a small profit, finessing some free drinks, finessing a girl to drive you somewhere.
Yeah,
my man was living off the land.
I honestly,
way before he figured out how to actually run a business.
I had nothing to offer but a smile and good energy.
Yeah,
it worked out though.
And some good music
and some good music taste.
Hey baby, come with me. Pop this perk. Listen to this Yeet.
I'll hop on the aux and put you onto some shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but
what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive around all night, listen to RMC Mike, and then you're gonna give me head in your driveway,
and then drive me all the way back home
you
after.
See something? This is very.
Are them the Jinko jeans?
Would Yeet wear these?
Bro, that's disgusting.
The fuck?
I just got these in the mail. You think I should rock them?
No, you should.
Adam, please.
You should jump out a plane and land safely on the ground with those.
Keep them as like a novelty, like joke, but like, please don't wear them. Maybe like get like one Instagram picture off with them, and then like just stash them away for life.
This is such a symbol of American just indulgence. Like, who needs this much pants? This could easily be 2 pairs of pants.
I can't believe they're like are they trying to have a resurgence or something?
I mean, they've been doing their thing for years. I guess they want me.
They never stopped.
They want me to rep.
I thought they would have like maybe put a pause on it.
Hash
and then,
Brown Town.
I'm gonna put a pause on it, but I think that they've been like sold like 7 times or some shit. But Air Dolphin got me in the loop with the Jinko.
Air Dolphin?
That motherfucking rollerblader dude that we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm getting more into it as I'm giving it more. The Yeet album, as I'm giving it more listens, I'm getting more into it, and like picking out my little highlights from it, and just I'm not one of those people that's gonna give you. I'm not gonna listen to an album once for fucking 10 minutes and then give you my full opinion on
That
it.
is wrong.
That I agree with that. Well,
And that's what I did.
I do that plenty, and that sucks because then you kind of get stuck to that opinion and you
No.
like feel like you can't go against it.
Well-
yeah, I listened to it 2 times, and I think it's dope, but it's been growing on me. I'll probably listen to it a few more
The
times for
fucking
sure.
fans was tripping. They're like skipping. I'm like, I'm trying to
Yeah, but like
digest it.
I'm gonna be honest, like the people that watch your stream are probably not the people that are consuming Yeet content on a daily basis,
that's
you know?
fair.
And like I understand that. Like I understand that like I'm probably one of the only people in my age group
Who listens
that
to
gets it. Like
You're
it's
so cool.
no, not that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, nigga, after a certain point, it's like you're not trying to keep up with like whatever is the new fucking.
I always, when I'm listening to Yeet, I'm thinking about the way that I feel about it, but I'm also thinking about like how I imagine an 18-year-old kid who is alive right now hears it, because I just, you know, it's like a lot of music, you just really like can't get it unless you're young at that time, because the average Yeet fan has not lived through so many fucking generations of hip hop that have kind of made me like a bit jaded to a lot of stuff, you know? Like it does sound so fresh and new.
Yeah,
But you have to understand that like young kids who are like, this is like one of their first favorite rappers,
Yeah.
are just kind of viewing it with a different level of innocence.
That's how it be with like my little brother. Like he'll listen to some shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
He was playing some bangers too. So
See, but these are he played you songs. He was like, my brother hates this shit, and he played it for you. You're like, oh, this shit is hard.
And he take it hella serious too. They're telling him to do drugs. He's like, okay.
Yeah, like I hear he listen to songs like this. They be like this. Oh my Roman, here's my being. I'm not running. I'm like, nigga, turn this shit off. I don't want to hear this shit in the house.
But oh wait, think about when we were going crazy for Black Cray. I didn't know what the fuck he was saying half the time.
yeah.
I was just fucking with it because of the vibe, dude.
I just did like this crazy. I did like a panel with this rapper girl named Clip, this other rapper girl Hook that I used to be making music with and stuff.
Stan. One of House
Black
Stone's many
Cray,
stands.
Black Cray, and Booty Chain.
Right.
We did a panel
a nigga
together.
name is Booty Chain.
a girl.
Girl.
Oh,
And y'all did what together?
We did like a panel where we like just talked about like just mental health.
Is Black
and
Cray
just,
still dating that girl?
I just said that they were right there next to each other. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know.
You
If
didn't
they're-
say they were fucking.
I mean, they're not like Adam and Lynn, a porn conglomerate. They weren't just having sex in front of us. So
They should work on that.
I don't know if they were fucking still.
Maybe eventually. Wait, so what was your panel like, and how long did it last?
Like maybe like 2 hours. Like they had a bunch of pre-written questions, and somehow they finessed me into being the fucking host and asking the questions and shit. I wasn't even supposed to be in it. I just showed up.
They're
and
like,
then,
you have broadcasting experience.
no, literally, they like passed me the mic and was like, "House phone, do you want to read off the questions?" And
You
I'm
were
like,
with me that night that we went and did the Ham on Everything pod, and fucking Peep was there, weren't you?
Yep. And then
Isn't that crazy?
You talked about a bunch of stuff on that show.
I remember I was so geeked up that I had a fucking rag on my head.
I think I leaked.
Not like a gang rag, just like a random ass scarf.
You remember like it was like some very sacred like X information or something? Oh, like about Drake and X or something like that. And like
Did I reveal some shit?
yeah, but I think I was the one that brought it up, and you were like, oh well, I guess I got to say it now.
I forget what it was.
It was something. I think it was something about like Drake like stealing X's flow on the song, or like maybe Drake possibly collabing with X, or
That was the
it
whole
was
era.
it was something along
Drake was
those
not gonna
lines.
collab with X.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But no, like that's when I learned I need to like play my role a little bit and not be revealing like super like
You were being Selena Powell.
no, for sure. Like like I think you even specifically said like not to say anything or something.
That's what's crazy is that now I have Sky Bree in my life, and Sky Bree is out here gallivanting around town, dealing with different celebrities and et cetera. And sometimes she will tell me a little bit about what she's been getting into, and I'm just like, wow.
You're like,
Great
I don't.
podcast material.
You're like, I don't want to hear this shit, bitch. Get out of my ear.
I kind of feel like that because I'm like, God damn it, you're telling me that, and now I gotta
Yeah.
walk around with that in my head, and I can't talk about it on the
you
podcast
got way better with that.
with airing shit out.
Nigga, yes.
I would never aired anybody out though. We just allowed a couple of girls to do it.
Hell
When
nah,
I got
nigga.
here, this motherfucker was a telltale book.
When I
Bro,
was watching
that shit was
OBJ
different.
in the fucking Super Bowl, I was just like, God damn, that's that guy who likes smelling dirty butts.
Oh man,
That's a lie.
bro. Once you hear something about somebody like
It
that,
sticks with it.
That's what Eliza. No, that's what Slim Danger said on the Selena and Eliza podcast.
yeah.
And so I'm watching him with his purple hair and he's tearing his ACL. And
He tore his ACL during the Super Bowl?
Yes, and he was sad.
God damn it.
Y'all don't
but
understand.
he did get a touchdown before.
When
that.
this shit was happening, I'm sitting there like, Adam, I'm literally walking here. I'm telling Adam and Josh, I'm like, listen, this is going to be the end of No
No
Jumper. You guys don't understand.
I didn't think it was that serious.
Nigga, I told.
OBJ is coming.
Hey, did I not say that from the get go? I said this shit is going to get very crazy around here.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Why are you doing these fucking hot or not ratings all weekend with other dudes on your story? He's just out here like, who's hotter, me or this guy?
Hey,
And it's
no,
just
what?
some
Hey.
dude who's kind of hot,
Bro,
like a fucking dude with a six pack
pause.
and shit.
Hey, no, because we have a group chat, right? And all the homies are talking about, oh, I look better than you. I look better than you.
It's
right?
way different than our group chat.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yo, what y'all got going
And then
on?
Pun posted this shit and he's like, ladies, I want you to grade the homies. So then I said, I'm gonna take what Pun did and I'm just gonna bring it to my platform.
Okay.
And I put it on a higher scale. And so many niggas was like, do me next.
Pause.
Do me next.
This is a-
pause.
Rate
Okay, who was like
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
who was your versus? Like who
Fucking Jason Derulo impersonators and shit. All these dudes they look like random R&B singers and shit.
They're Crips.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, no disrespect.
No
You got a
disrespect.
homie Jason Derulo.
No
They just look like
disrespect to
hella, he's posting like glamour shots of him like standing against a wall with his foot up.
Stop
Yeah, I
it.
see, but see the homies
Damn, I
like,
look kind of creepy, huh?
we like send y'all fucking best pictures, and I'm gonna let the ladies decide. And then not just the ladies are voting.
Oh yeah, bro.
I
That's
voted for the other dude on every single one.
You're voting. That's what
I voted
I'm
for the other guy.
I got
Hater.
so many DMs like, oh my bad, bro, I didn't mean to vote. I
Nigga,
thought-
you definitely
I thought-
meant to
I
vote.
thought this was a fight. Like,
Oh,
we
you
were in a
can't
fight.
take it back.
yeah, okay.
They said, I thought it was somebody trying to fight.
Damn, so AD has a hot or not group chat. That's tight.
Okay, look.
Hey, look.
What
We
is
should
the
do
cr-
this shit after the show.
Right.
Everybody in the group chat. We should do a whole no jumper side by side.
Well, see,
I
but look.
want to go versus Phil.
What's the criteria though? Because
That's the first bracket.
look,
AD
I
versus
need,
Phil. Phil ain't ready for this smoke. You know you're hot.
I need to know what's
You
the
know
cri-
you're hot.
I need to know what's the criteria though, because it's like it could be a nigga with a six pack or whatever the fuck, and bitches is like, ah, that nigga's corny. Like I don't like that nigga.
So look, it's like
The
this.
more they know about you, the more of a problem that
we
could be.
gotta pair like people. So it'd be like, of course, Yuri versus Trevor.
Of course.
Who's gonna win that battle?
I don't know. The ladies have to
For
look at Yuri.
hotness?
Should we throw
For
it
hotness?
up? Should we throw it up on the no jumper story?
yeah. Josh.
Let's do a no jumper
Josh.
poll for everybody right now.
Oh, you already have the
Let's
other
go,
one.
let's go.
No, let's do that one first. Okay.
We need to know right
Put us
now.
in the corner.
Y'all planned this already.
Before
huh?
we do that, put us in the corner and throw these up here. I want to do a little bit of a contest. There are 3 no jumper meme pages that are currently making us laugh on a consistent basis, and we wanted to shout them out so that they could get more followers, so that they could get more motivated to make more memes because they've been making us laugh. And B, I wanted to do a little bit of a contest. I want you guys out there, go check out these 3 meme pages and then vote in the chat. So the first one is official no jumper memes. As you can see, they have 1,700 followers right now.
Funny as fuck.
Next one, no jump memes.
Super funny.
Very funny page. And look, they're aware that this is happening, so they got a little thing going there, but whatever. And then finally, actually in the lead in terms of followers, even though I don't think they've been that active lately, but
What are me and Yuri doing over there in the corner?
I'm not sure. You want to watch it?
Yeah, let's see. Dick sucks right now. You get a blowjob. You get a blowjob. You get it. Who wants their dick sucked right Was now? I talking about Kazumi's party or something?
You get a blowjob. You get a blowjob. You get it. See, Jack Shot clips was like the sexual stuff.
They have a lot of the gay freestyles for sure. Click on that middle. Go back to
Yeah.
Jack. Click on that middle one right there. Play this.
Yo, song's about Vel and how he's swell. He's a real cool dude. And I heard he
Yuri.
doesn't look half bad nude.
Nude. It's like a work.
Kiki leaves.
Yuri, what do you got going on, my boy?
Check me out right here. His body looks like a shopping cart. His body should be on display at Walmart. I want to see Vel naked.
Yo,
Covered in bacon. With Kevin Bacon. With Kevin Bacon.
That's it for the day.
As Vel was shaking.
Oh, he said his ass.
He said my balls.
what are y'all on?
Bro,
right now?
no.
I said, Vel, take a Tylenol. Or an Adderall. Adderall. Or wear a blue shawl.
Why can't we get the beats lined up better, man?
Wait, whoever made the one,
We would need headphones. I
who
think.
made the bad podcasting one? That's the best shit I've seen, bro, all year.
You want to show it?
Please show them that.
Listen,
And for the record, you
there
can
goes.
vote now in the chat. How long do we have to wait before we know the results?
listen, you gotta start taking podcasting a little more
Nigga, look
serious.
at that one.
Wait,
Was you
what?
be fucking the metaphor? The Adventures of Crib Skylark and Porn Man. Jesus Christ.
Yo.
No, please go to the bad podcasting one. I seen that one. That one was crazy. No. You wait, Derek, right there. Look, right there. Down to the left. That one is amazing. That's a fact. When you try to make a joke and now Adam's having a talk about how to be a better podcaster.
Listen, you gotta start
SMH.
taking this stuff more serious. Do you think the viewers at home want to hear this?
God damn it.
This is the same
Look at that
story
one.
you've been telling for 9 years.
No, put that. Yeah. Come on. Why are you showing that?
Yeah, you finna get.
Oh shit!
Josh, out here.
Wait, what?
Click that one. Click that one.
Wait, what is this one?
Click that one. Adam went house when AD start talking about hats again. Adam talking about porn every week.
Wait.
You
Okay.
guys love fucking porn.
I haven't jacked off in like 2 months.
You better not.
That's another good one too.
Click the one in the
Adam coming
middle.
in with yet another hypothetical situation in which AD
Oh
was
my
a story
God!
telling.
Yeah, this is a great one. Can you click that one that was in the middle
They're winning
with
right
the
now.
rock?
Don't play that.
Wait,
That's
what is it?
copyright.
Okay, never mind. Oh,
It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up or something.
It doesn't matter who you want to fuck at the party. Look at it. Wait, T-Rail every week I have to do no kicks and shit again. He won.
I love the meme pages, man.
y'all better be off Tiny Cut Head about these jokes. He don't want y'all to tell no more.
You can make us big again. I think that's been enough. Enough meme page love. See,
that
I'm
was-
always scared to show these motherfuckers love because you never know if they're gonna turn on you.
They will.
They just know they always
Well, I
will.
had a big meme page that was fucking showing No Jumper Love turn into a scam page, and they started fucking robbing all the fans.
But how did the people think that it was actually associated
Because
with
he's
No Jumper?
endorsing
Because
them.
people are so stupid that they actually think that like at Adam22 fan page is gonna get you a No Jumper interview.
They got Yuri like that?
You know, they
Yuri ran
they
it?
prey on the dumbest people on earth.
I heard that's how Yuri got a job here. Is he finessed his way through a fan page?
I mean, Yuri like basically like made it clear early on that he was down to do pretty much whatever, so he was definitely working.
Like
for
fuck
free
a
at
fuck a
first.
orange.
I think he did that far before he came around us.
Like, how did you find him?
Delete the valet interview.
I didn't do anything. He just like befriended people at the store, and then all of a sudden he's
Yeah,
like
I
helping
heard-
out, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're gonna
just
pay
never
you.
So
left,
y'all let
right?
a Russian spy
Yeah, literally
infiltrate the system, and he's just here climbing
You don't
and climbing the
understand.
ranks.
There's a fucking a cryptocurrency advisor named Ice Poseidon that Yuri was relentlessly dick riding at the time. He was obsessed with Ice Poseidon, and he couldn't. He was ruled too gay to be part of the Ice Poseidon CX crew, so instead he had to come around No Jumper, and we were gay enough that we took him in.
No, because Yuri definitely was up on like the streaming shit like early as fuck before anybody.
Exactly. He was fucking obsessed with Ice Poseidon, and then Adam22 was like a close second, I guess.
Okay, real quick, Yuri, just answer this one question. How do you feel about Ice Poseidon scamming his fans for fucking $500K or running off on all of them? Come here, give me an answer.
Yuri probably got too. He probably put 10 grand into it.
I'm not surprised, but it's also fucked up. But also, I like how he's being very upfront about it and saying, "Yep, I took their money. I'm looking out for myself."
Lana Rhodes just did the same thing.
and they're like, I don't give a
Who
fuck.
did she scam?
Her fans. She like created a fucking series of NFTs. This dude, CoffeeZilla, has a really good video that just came out about it. Started it, and like she said that basically like in the Discord, people were being rude to her. So she pulled her whole investment in the NFT, basically like pulled like $1 million out of it.
What?
Keeps the money, and all their fans get fucked who had invested money in this.
Fuck.
And even the guy who was like on the technical side of things, who basically helped her start the NFT project, she fucked him over too. She just dipped out, took all the money.
She seems like a very emotional person.
Or just like a bank robber.
Jesus Christ.
Your porn community are crazy.
She's not in the porn community anymore. She dipped out.
She's a respect.
That's the only reason you're talking about her.
Bro,
Huh?
she's #1 on Pornhub.
Still.
She hasn't done porn in like 5 years or some shit.
Have you
she
seen
that
that?
nasty?
Have you seen that ass?
She is hot as fuck. But like the porn, like, and now she's famous on more of like a normal like influencer type level. But then like she has all this porn that's on Pornhub. Gnarly,
So
gnarly
like
shit.
gnarly porn.
Gnarly shit.
She said it like fucked up her mental health and shit like that. And
She drank a bowl of pee.
Okay, now she's
Great woman.
And she said that she like it's kind of fucked up. Like she felt like coerced or like pressured into.
Ain't
drinking
nobody
the
finna
pee.
coerce me into drinking pee. I'm gonna be honest with
Unless
you.
you're with R. Kelly.
Nigga, I don't even like R&B that much. Hell no. I'm not drinking no pee after this.
But if it was like an artist that you really liked, you would drink their pee.
If it was Yeet,
No, if it was a girl,
If
like
it was Yeet, would you drink a pineapple soda from Yeet?
if it was like
Yeet and Cardi peed in the bucket.
if it was like
You're
Janae,
pour it on me.
if it was like Janae Aiko or something, I would drink her pee.
Yeah, that's
You know?
How much do we have to pay Yeet to piss in a jug for a week so that we can dump it on your head mid podcast?
If y'all dump any type of urine or fecal matter onto me, I'm shooting up this entire
Yeats.
office.
Even Yeats.
I don't give a fuck who. It could be from Jesus Christ himself.
Well, I'll
Playboy
take
Cardi's
I'll take a
Janko.
mental note.
Playboy Cardi's Jankum.
Listen, I'm not in
Probably
love with
fire.
these niggas that much.
Probably got fired, Jankum.
I don't want to like touch them, have their fecal matter touch me in any type of way. Just
Okay.
because I like their music, okay?
Here's a story I heard one time. I think it was an interview or something, and I think it was Danny Brown, and it was like way back in the day when he was young as fuck. And basically, like he meets a girl at the show or whatever, and she wants to fuck, and so she starts texting him or whatever. And then she comes to the hotel. Danny's up in his room or whatever, and I think he goes down to get her, or he sends his boy down to get her, and the girl's with her boyfriend, and the boyfriend
What?
sits down in the chair
Love that.
in the hotel lobby, and she goes up to the hotel room and she gets fucked by Danny Brown, kicks it for a little bit, I don't know, maybe hits the coke a little bit, and then she goes back down and the boyfriend and her go on their way.
That's one of the most beautiful stories I ever heard in my life.
So wait, he didn't know.
I don't know. No, the boyfriend knew. He
The
knew she
boyfriend-
was going up.
1000%
But
knew.
he's a fucking Danny Brown fan. He's down.
Do you know how many
Y'all
like?
see shit like that.
Does that happen a lot? You've seen that?
I
Is that-
heard-
is that kind of normal?
I haven't seen that, but I remember like this Ludacris fucking interlude on his album one time. Like he was like, "Oh man, my bitch fucking Luda." He was like happy.
Right.
So ever since then, I'm like, it's probably niggas like that.
You ever known a dude who was like super hyped on the fact that his girl fucked a rapper before, and like he took that to mean that basically his bitch was dope?
Do you know how many times I met a guy that was like he tried to use that as like an end to be like, oh yeah, dude, we fucked the same girl.
Oh yeah, dudes love doing that.
My homie used to do that. He'd be like, "Man, this rapper in my girl DM, nigga. This rapper in my girl DM." He like, "Nigga,
Like, what-
That means I'm that nigga." I'm like,
Like
okay.
okay. Maybe it just means that your girl's a slut.
Maybe you should
or-
watch her phone.
And honestly, a lot of these rappers,
There's nothing
and
wrong with
shit,
being a slut, by the
a
way.
lot of rappers are DMing girls on like an industrial level to the point
So-
where they're not checking in to see if you have a boyfriend. They're not thinking about who you are. They're like, oh, fat ass, send the DM.
So
a lot
listen,
of
so
them
listen.
have their boy running their phone, hollering at girls for them.
So
And
listen,
if your bitch answer, she ain't your bitch.
so listen. You DM 100 girls. You get 10 back. You get at least 10 of them.
One day Walter's gonna fuck you up. He ain't gonna take this shit no more.
Bro, I don't have no problem with
I know,
them.
I know,
I
I know.
watch their show, bro. It's just funny to make
I'm
fun
picturing
of them.
this. It's you outside the club, not Kodak. And then Walter runs up on you and shoots you in the leg like that other dude.
Wow.
I can see it happening.
I couldn't see that happen.
It's Florida. He'll get off too.
Sheesh. You have-
Kodak. Remember we talked about the fact that there was like a conspiracy theory that maybe Kodak getting shot in LA was somehow related to the
some-
fact that Kodak said distasteful things about Nipsey Hussle's ex-fiance or girlfriend, Laura London. That was thrown out there. It was kind of dismissed.
It could have been anything.
Whack
though.
100 says that it's fact.
He said, Wax said it was
Whack
facts?
100 came out on Clubhouse and said that that is in fact what he believes to have happened.
If Unc
Would
said
you-
that, then he knows more.
That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. It's not crazy though, because nigga, like, you gotta understand is that you have the rappers in LA, and then you have the niggas in LA.
Yeah.
The niggas in LA will never forget any type
Anything.
of disrespect.
Just the-
and they
the-
itching to something to
The
happen.
thing that's crazy and kind of like just wild to wrap your head around is just picturing a dude who lives down there in Compton, in Watts, in whatever part of
Gotta
LA.
be in Compton.
In Compton, where AD is starting a fucking muffin shop. And the fact of them just driving on up to Hollywood and then just hanging
At a
out.
Justin Bieber party.
Hanging out outside a Justin Bieber after party to catch Kodak lacking and shoot him in the leg. It's just like such a crazy mind fuck to think about the fact that someone was actually down to do that and that the cops haven't caught him.
But this is the thing. When you watch the footage, it doesn't look like they were even after Kodak.
Nah, it looked like he
Kodak-
was
Maybe
trying
that was
to
a
shoot.
false
It
flag.
looked like Kodak just hopped in and a nigga,
Yeah.
you feel me?
But that could have been a like setup, like when they bump into the back of niggas' cars, so they get out the car to check on
Right.
it, and then they steal the car. It could have been
So they're
that.
like, we know he's gonna hop in. So
But we
let him
also
run up.
It could have
we
been that.
hear like the idea of like, oh, he was fucking with his friend first and whatever. Like we don't fucking know. Like maybe the guy
You don't
bumped
know?
into his buddy before when he was
Yeah.
trying to get to Kodak and his buddy was pushing him away and he was, who the fuck knows? I mean, you could assume that Wack probably like has the capability to find out anything about what the fuck is going on in the streets that normal people don't get to find out about. But I mean, he's Wack. I don't think that he's totally above maybe exaggerating just for fun.
That
But
could've also just
I don't
been-
feel like Wack would say that unless he was like very sure.
That could have just been his own opinion, though. That doesn't mean that necessarily like he had like some
But
like.
Wack is more tapped in with the streets than anybody. He
Yeah.
has 5 million people he could call who are going to know about
Yeah.
who shot who and who did what.
But do you
all
think
this
he would get
information that is not accessible to the
He
average
definitely
person.
would get it.
Do you think he would get on and say something like that if he was that sure?
But he doesn't. Like
could
he can
be-
say that, and the police listening to it are never going to have a reason
gotta be
to
the police.
actually know anything about it. Because Wack didn't say the dude was from this neighborhood and did it because.
said
I
it's
mean,
like-
he did basically say that it was because of the Lauren London thing. But
Mm.
that narrows it down to approximately like 50,000 fucking gang
Yeah, right.
members.
That's the whole LA.
Yeah,
Everybody letting them.
there's a million Crips
Are
that
you-
potentially could feel that way.
Are you excited? Because the pod drops tomorrow.
What pod?
With all of us, Wack. His first episode.
Oh, that comes out tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Oh, that's fun.
I love that Adam doesn't even know the schedule here at AD does.
Well, it was kind of weird because it was like 2 weeks ago. I was worried because they were fucking playing Clubhouse at the same time. I'm wondering what the
Yeah.
sound was going to be like. But
they were playing Clubhouse clips like off their phone or
they
something.
all had
were
a
doing
Clubhouse room
Clubhouse
active at the same time. There's like 3 different girls who were just like trying to interject. But then meanwhile, you have fucking Gillian Wallace screaming and academics, and I'm barely able to get
This
a fucking
sounds
word
crazy.
in. It was like the idea of putting that many people on camera together who talk that much.
They were all here in physical form doing this.
No, this is
Wax studio.
Wax studio.
Wow.
It was wild.
And I stayed for like maybe an hour and 2 hours after Adam left.
Jesus.
Snow Billy's there. He just hops on the mic. He's talking about
It's
Black
like a
China.
4-hour podcast.
We talked about some wild shit.
Jesus Christ. That sounds.
It'd be interesting to see what it does because I mean,
That sounds
I
like
don't
a
know-
lot of people yelling
I don't know how
over
much
each
they've
other.
been filming, but it seems like Wack is like an insatiable beast when it comes to recording content. Like I could fully believe that Wack would sit in that fucking studio for like 8 hours and just have different homies because it's a fucking gangster party in there. There's like 30 dudes kicking it. Like, I mean, it felt like Wack could just have dudes keep coming in and talking, and like he could just chill all day sitting there and he would be happy to do it. I mean, he's a fucking machine when it comes to content. Even though he's not, like, he hasn't really put it out. He's just been doing the Clubhouse thing, but he's so obviously poised to be one of the biggest podcasters.
And then you started off with that lineup. Nobody's done that.
Yeah.
He just got that energy, man. Like he got that energy where people just want to hear what the fuck he has to say.
Yeah.
And he has a very good way of cultivating like, his like pushing his narrative and making that be what the fuck it is.
It'll just be interesting because the thing that I think he'll have to learn and get down is like chopping his footage up a bit and like making it cut down to some more realistic like sized pieces because he did a 5-hour podcast with me and AD and everybody the other day. It's like he'll really kill it if he gets like somebody on his team to be cutting that shit up and putting it up. By the way, the No Jumper Clips channel is now at 92,000 subscribers. We are going to be at 100,000 in like a couple of days. I'm so excited. Thank you guys
You gotta
so
give something away
much
for that.
For the 100K. We could get
Yeah.
another plaque.
Oh.
A plaque. What about when the community gets a plaque?
Bro,
That's gonna
I'ma
be crazy.
cry.
I'll cry.
I've been watching a lot of those clips. Because like it's just so much more convenient than like going through and like trying to like find timestamps for certain shit when it's like boom, it's right there on the No Jumper Clips page, man. So
I ain't gonna lie, the No Jumpers clip page is lit.
And it also gives you a chance to see how I am misrepresenting something that you said on there.
Yeah, your titles is fucking
90% of the time, 98% of the time.
Well, what about the one that got fucked up where it was like Tyga talks about trying to hang out with Game, and then it was actually YG in the clip.
You
and
mean T-Rail? His name is not Tiger.
Whoops.
You're breaking your own
Wow.
rules now.
That was an accident.
I thought you were really talking about
That was a
Tiger.
Freudian slip.
Wow. You gotta just let it go, man. Like they
It
not
was an accident.
They not associated anymore. Okay.
It was an accident.
All right.
That's fucked up, though. I know the phone about to buzz. Group chat. Wow. He
Bye.
called me Tiger.
He's never gonna let that go.
Can I talk about something?
Go ahead.
Let it fly.
Allow me to have the floor. We are almost sold out of tickets
Yeah!
for the first ever No Jumper live podcast.
Oh, my
Holy
bad.
shit,
My
got
bad.
coffee all over me.
My bad.
This
Wow. Fuck.
My bad.
All over the. All over
R.I.P.
the. That's an awful lot of.
I was celebrating.
There's an awful lot of brown water on me there, but hey, we're gonna keep the energy going. The No Jumper live podcast happening on what is it, May 2nd, 5/2. Me, Sharp, House Phone, AD, T-Rail, Duno, all live and in effect, talking on stage for basically as long as they're going to allow us. We're thinking it's going to be like
38 hours.
2.5 hours, or however long.
They're gonna kick us off out of the venue.
Couple of different groups, special surprises, crazy shit going on. A lot of the different hosts are going to have exclusive merch available. You imagine the opportunity to buy an AD t-shirt that's not available anywhere else. How could you turn that down? We already sold a shitload of tickets. What we need you guys to do is go to nojumper.com and cop your tickets, because if we sell out within the next couple of days, then we're going to upgrade to a bigger venue, and then we're going to be trying to get more and sell out the bigger venue as well, which would be like 1,000 people, which would be absolutely
No,
insane.
fuck
I got
that.
distracted because I was watching you spray the Manscaped into
Into the-
Sonic's asshole. What are you planning on doing to that hedgehog?
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't get these tickets by this week, I'm gonna feel bad for y'all. Y'all gonna miss the
finna
best
miss out on the legendary-
fucking show. This is the first time. This is going to be legendary. You're going to kick yourself in the fucking face
Yeah.
when you miss this shit.
You will never be able to forgive yourself if you do not cop a ticket tonight.
And Adam is getting naked and he's
On
doing
stage.
blood talk
But
on stage.
naked.
What venue are we at right now?
We are at the
El
El
Rey.
Rey.
Wow.
The EL space REY, brother.
We might have to upgrade it, man.
No, we don't need to upgrade it.
Not yet.
We need to pull a yeet.
We on our yeet shit.
We need to pull our. We need to take. You know what I'm saying?
We're the Yeets of podcasting. We're a couple of Yeets.
We gotta make.
wow,
We gotta make
Twizzies,
it shake.
couple Twizzies.
Yeet Davidson.
Wow.
That was the best joke you ever made.
That should have been his tape's name.
Bitch, I'm geeking off these perks. I'm Yeet Davidson.
Anyway, I'm just excited. The show's going to be crazy. You know what I was thinking about? We've done a lot of No Jumper live shows. We did Chief Keef, we did Blueface, we did Young Nudie, we did Wind Up and Melly, all those crazy ass shows we did. We did the tour with Pump. We've done a lot of different stuff that was like a No Jumper show, and there was thousands of people in the audience, and they were No Jumper fans, and that was like crazy times just looking out into the audience and realizing like these are all people who really genuinely fuck with what I got going on with this whole No Jumper thing.
Crazy.
The idea of at this live show looking out into the audience and seeing like 1,000 people who watch this bullshit every Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, that's crazy. Like, because that's a different level of fucking fandom. You know, like the people that'll show up to fucking party and do fucking Molly in the crowd and shit
And like
is-
watch a live show.
is
yeah.
dope. But to have a podcast, have those people that you know about all the stupid shit that are gonna laugh at
All
the
the sto-
stupid ass jokes.
all
that
the
are gonna,
stories that we told
They're
90
gonna
times.
point it out when we start retelling a story. It's gonna be sick. I'm very
This is
excited.
gonna
we gotta have OG Suicide walk in there and be like,
Bro,
OG Suicide in the building,
my
on
God.
stage."
If we don't do that, we not real.
Say less. Say less. That's happening. He's gonna walk.
Just have
We
edit this
need
out.
that
Just have-
in
just
the
have-
middle of the show.
Just have
Oh,
him walk and just go sit down somewhere.
and we got OG Suicide in the building.
But you know what's funny is I was watching a fucking YouTuber the other
Fuck,
day.
that's so good.
And he was talking about doing that to yourself. The word, like, you know, and he fucking avoided saying the word because he doesn't want to get demonetized.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, well, damn, we all say it at the same time.
Literally.
We're
like,
podcast,
suicide!
"Hey, OG suicide!" And
You gotta do like you do in No Jump News. You're like, OG,
OG
when
aside.
the N-word comes.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? He never lets me read the N-word news.
What? Why?
He always just...
He wants to read.
Yeah, we get to that word, bro. I'm like, I'll take this.
He go like this. He always
AD,
goes,
move out of the way. Have you been practicing that for like just forever?
Hey, he ain't never slipped once. I'll tell you that.
All right.
One time, though.
You did?
No, but almost, because remember it was like we were reading a rapper's Instagram caption and they spelled the N-word so fucked up that I almost couldn't tell what I was reading.
It's like nigga.
It was like NYKUH or something. And I was like,
they got
I was
you.
like,
That's how they did Big Chief on my fucking stream. They put nigger. He was like, nigger! And I was like, bro!
Yo.
That's one thing you realize when you start traveling the world. Like when you go to China and shit, there's some fucking word in Chinese that sounds exactly like the N-word that they say all the time.
You probably love this vacation here.
I don't speak Chinese, no. But like, if you were just listening to Chinese motherfuckers talk, you'd be like, are they banging on each other? Because they talk hella aggressive too.
They do.
They basically fucking scream at each
I don't
other
like when
as
they-
their like default way
I
of
need to move
communicating.
it. I like to scream.
I don't like when they bring that fucking aggression.
Like that.
Have you
We are Gambo.
I wasn't gonna say it. I was thinking it though.
Have you ever you ever been in like a restaurant or something? You literally are like, damn, is this nigga like angry at me because they just so
I've
aggressive?
been like in China with like a friend of mine, and then we get in a taxi.
Buying
and the
prostitutes.
fucking dude it sounds like he's fucking screaming at the driver. And I'm like, is everything okay? He's like, oh yeah, it's cool. I'm
That's
like,
just how we talk
fuck.
to each
That's
other.
just like they are very, very loud, and like they kind of don't like have the same idea of like personal space that we do. Like I almost thought I was gonna fight a fucking security guard in China because we were at this plaza like riding bikes late at night, and the fucking security guard comes to kick us out, and he stands like an inch away from me, and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? And then my fucking friend starts like talking to him, and he's like, oh no, he's cool. And I'm like, why is he standing so close to me?
Nah.
He's like, oh, that's just normal.
I had a situation exactly like this the other day. So I'm going to Melrose, and
I was on Melrose yesterday.
I was going to Melrose, and I was like, oh, you know, like I probably shouldn't go alone. I should go like pick up one of the homies, if you know what I mean. So I picked the homie up, and I'm waiting on the homegirl to come downstairs. Right now, I used to be the worst at like, oh, okay, like I'll be outside right there, and I'll take 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
I know.
Yeah, I had you wait that long.
Nigga for fucking complex time.
Hey,
I'm like this too. I'm like this.
you're looking around, right?
We are Compton.
So look, so like, you know, I've been getting a lot better at it, and now I see why people are like they get so mad at it. So I'm waiting outside literally for 30 minutes, almost 45 minutes for my homegirl to come downstairs. She's taking so long that I stand outside the car to get some fresh air, and I'm just standing there, right? So we're in the alley downtown LA. I pull my car all the way to the left so that people can drive by on the right.
Okay.
I'm standing outside, just, like I said, just to get some fresh air. I'm leaning up against my car on my phone. My nigga, I look up, and the nigga is this close to me, like squeezing through. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like, you know, my balance is a little off right now. So I take a step back, I kind of trip, and he was like, man, you good, bro. You ain't gotta run. And I was like, nigga, I got it on me, nigga. Anybody running from you, nigga? And he literally laughed and just walked, like, yeah, all right, and kept walking.
Everyone downtown is on drugs, so they're extra like not.
But I'm just like, bro,
space.
why the fuck did you like? It's a whole empty fucking alley for you to walk through.
You can't stand near me.
It's like, you that house
he literally was like in my face, like squeezing through.
How'd you let him get up on you like that?
Nigga, I was on my phone. I look like he like hopped out of Uber and like literally like
was right
just
there.
squoze through. And I'm
Did
just
you like transform into Myron, and did it remind you of the
yeah,
Scabries?
yeah. Nigga, listen, I'm not acting like I'm no tough nigga, nothing like that. I ain't never wanted to pop nobody in my life.
Don't do that.
You don't need no.
I
gun.
was so, I was mad, and then the homegirl comes downstairs, and she just like, hey, what's up? And I'm just like, bitch, don't even fucking talk to me. I'm so mad right now. This nigga just tried me.
I'm pistol holding Monte, and I'm angry today.
I was fucking mad as fuck.
I can tell
I
you
wanted to
was
shoot
mad.
that nigga in the foot, cause he really just played me like I was a hoe.
He said, "Don't run." That's fucked
I
up.
wonder if he's watching.
I hope he's watching, cause nigga, next time I see you downtown, nigga, you know what it is. No, I'm kidding.
He's probably a custer.
He was for sure a custer.
Damn. Speaking of, free Crip Mac.
Wow, I saw that this morning.
That's fucked up.
What happened?
I heard from Lupe, aka Neighborhood Bro.
Shout out to Lupe.
Lupe. Don't you like want to see Lupe like on the podcast?
I want to see her win in life.
Don't you think we should put her in the group chat?
Yeah, you should bring her on the podcast. But what happened though?
Probably got a galaxy. Anyway. I was talking
You're
to
gonna
Lupe.
turn the
Why
whole.
would
group-
you say
She gonna
that?
turn the whole.
Fuck her.
She gonna
You
turn the
said-
whole
bro,
group chat
come on.
green.
Nah, she probably texts Blue. She's such a Crip, she got to text Blue.
You scandalous for that, kid.
That was good. Okay, so what
I
happened?
feel like the world is fascinated with Lupe, and I am also. Lupe told me that Crip Mac was at a hotel room for whatever reason.
With a big booty sitch.
Probably with a big booty stitch. He's actually sent me some videos of him in hotel rooms with big booty stitches. And then those videos didn't make it to fucking YouTube. Like he posts 500 times a day on YouTube. So I was like, damn, I'm getting the exclusive content right here. Anyway, she told me that Crip Mac walked out of the hotel and fucking 7 cops ran up on him or some shit. So,
Just like-
Set up.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe they were watching him. Maybe there was a reason. Maybe somebody reported and said something. Somebody saw
Yeah,
something.
that
I don't
sounds
know.
like a fucking a custer ass.
Custer ass cops.
Custer ass-
LAPD Custers. Actually, so then the thing is that Crip Mac maybe allegedly might have had the Billy Western on him and may or may not have been picked up for it. And apparently he couldn't get bail because this is like the same exact thing that he got caught doing a couple months ago.
I'd rather get caught with it than without it if you're the Crip Mac.
If you're Crip Mac, that is probably true. You're pretty much fucked either way. So yeah, who knows how
You
long.
damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Man,
Yeah.
you know he about to he gonna have to run a lot of fades.
A tough situation for Crip Mac. Well, always something going on in his life. The DP happened. He gets locked up. All of a sudden, he got a DP. He got he gets locked up again. Who knows how long he's gonna be in there? But
It's
man,
a crazy lifestyle,
we
man.
need
It's
Crip
not.
Mac back out.
It's not that many. It's not that many ads, man. That.
Gracefully avoid the law.
No, I meant like just like elevate themselves and like
Oh, yeah, that too.
get away from like the drama aspect of it, while still being respected and still being like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
It's a hard thing to pull off.
But that's one thing I've always said is that we don't get opportunities like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've always said, like my own people, bro, wouldn't fucking have me do a podcast or do some type of shit because they'll be like, oh, it's a liability. Even labels, bro. Labels would be like, oh, this is you're a liability. We don't want to deal with it when it comes down to that. So that
You're too crippy
discourages
for the
men.
labels.
Bro, I've been told that before.
Really?
Swear to God.
You used to be a bad guy, huh?
I was cool.
Bro, look.
Scoop.
I was at the homegirl's crib and I was talking to one of her homies there. This nigga had some of the craziest stories I ever heard in my life, and I'm just talking to this nigga for hours. Like I got leg crossed, like hand
About
on
what?
shit. Like I don't even want to get into it at all, but just know it's
Like,
no. It was like just his life and just stuff that was going on with him, and I'm just like, bro. This would be amazing on camera, but there would be no way in hell that you could
You gotta
even.
do interviews with people where they wear a mask, like on Vice, and
That-
change their voice.
That actually would be a good idea.
Because it would be no way that he could talk about any of this type of stuff. But it was just like, it was so intriguing and sit there and I'm just like, damn, bro, you're going through a lot of shit, just from being in a gang.
Wow.
And it was like, I'm like, bro, like this is the other side of shit that people need to hear about because, you know, like kind of like the whole Crip Mac thing is kind of like, you know, like it's funny to other people and like, oh man, like
That
this guy's
gang
a
shit
character.
Is not cool. It's
Bro,
a lot of bullshit.
This nigga was telling me some of the craziest shit, like about his, you know, like shit with his own homies and shit like that. And I'm
Nigga,
just-
I can tell you fucking. I broke shit down to like Adam and stuff like that. Like especially where I come from, like suicide will tell you like, you want to get some stories. Talk to this nigga suicide about some shit, nigga. That shit's gonna be crazy.
It just made me respect this guy and just like a lot of the guys that I know just so much more. I'm like, bro, like y'all niggas are dealing with some shit. Like I said, I wish it could have been a way that like I could have him on and like talk about some of this stuff, but like it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be safe or any of
And
that.
honestly, like, if Crip Mac didn't have a platform and have places like where he's so busy and shit, who knows what would have happened to him at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is different.
You might have saved his life, Adam.
On some real
That's
shit.
what I was trying to tell T-Rail the other day. He fucking interviews me and tries to basically, he said, if Crip Mac gets killed, would you feel bad? I'm like, why would I feel bad?
Well, see, look,
You might have gave him.
I would only agree with that if you blurp out all this shit and you let them know, like, I don't want you dissing when you come over here.
We told him.
Yeah,
we can't
that-
use the platform as a place to spread gang beef and shit like that. So if you have a problem with an individual, we could talk about that. But in terms of dissing entire hoods and shit like that, like such as what it says on your forehead, that is what we got to leave off the podcast because we don't want this to be a platform that's like basically spreading gang tension.
Yeah, and like, I think people are so intrigued by him because most of the people have not experienced a person like that, and like, it's just so foreign to them that they're like they can't understand. But most of the people that are from LA, like you've at least experienced one person like that.
There's a C-Mac
pretty
in
extreme.
every hood.
No.
But he's a pretty extreme C-Mac.
He's
even for-
extreme, but there's
Yeah.
there's
Adam,
I
I've
know
no-
a gang of niggas like that.
I want you to show me another dude who got a forehead tattoo like that.
Nigga,
Yeah, I could-
I'll
That
show you-
bad?
I will show you niggas who have tattoos dissing on their mustache like this, bro. Like crazy
Like
looking
crazy.
shit, bro. Shit on their eyes, shit on their head. Like that shit ain't foreign, bro.
Like the other logo whacked out on their
that
face.
shit ain't.
Like, come on.
That shit ain't like nothing new.
Like literally.
Like this one, when I've seen this, I said, "Wow."
On
this
the
is
mustache,
on
yeah.
the mustache, no hair.
But
nigga.
are they as entertaining as Crip Mac?
No, they are not.
I feel like almost any dude who has lived that lifestyle, who is crazy enough to get a gang diss tattooed on his face, has to be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Bro, there was a
They
lot
gotta
of.
have something to talk about.
There's young niggas that got shit whacked out like that on their face, bro. Like this, like
All over.
niggas really live.
Trev is getting the anti-tent talk shit on his face. It's happening.
What would be the tent talk diss?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Teeter totter.
The first thing that came to my mind was horrible.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, you know what else is horrible? Smoking anything besides Big
I was
Chief.
about to say.
I thought that's what he was.
Friggin' Chief. We got the Mac and Chief. We got the Honcho Lato. We got the Triple Scoop. Unfortunately, at this time, we do not have the Uzumaki,
Uzumaki.
because apparently we smoked all of it.
It's curing right now.
It's curing. What is that? You know what that is?
No, that's what they tell me.
Anyway, shout out to our guys over at Big Chief. Go to bigchiefextracts.com and click the banner at the top of the page and sign up for next day delivery. We've been loving the flower. We've been rolling backwood after backwood of this Big Chief Kush and loving it. So to get your best premium smoke, grab some Big Chief. Stay Big Chiefin' and please chief responsibly.
Man, bro, Instagram is raging war on Big Chief.
Really?
Bro,
A lot of weed brands. gotta deal
nigga,
with
I just
this.
got another strike.
Same thing with porn stars.
I just got another strike for posting some of the products.
Not surprised.
I was like,
You got to put not for sale when you post stuff like that. You know that?
oh, I
Because
know that.
yeah, because people would think that it's for sale, and that's why.
I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Yeah, Instagram will pick it up
I
like
do
you.
not want to lose my Instagram.
We got a warning on the No Jumper Instagram the other day because we posted a video of a fucking of a basketball player like smacking a ref in the head. It was super viral this weekend. It was like a basketball
and y'all
player.
got a strike for that?
And he fucking just mushes the guy's head real quick. Yes, it's violent, but it's like.
Are you talking about the college game?
I guarantee this is on the fucking
What?
ESPN Instagram right now as well, bro. This has got to be on the Barstool Instagram. Like, it's not that
They're-
violent.
they're
It's not like he got hurt. It's not like there's blood.
They're tripping on Instagram right now.
Crazy.
They finally gave me the for sure that I'm not getting my original one back. So
They said that to you?
yeah,
What
The
for?
people
Did
up
they
there?
even give you any kind of
they
idea?
said that I had too many violations. Wow. But you gotta think about it, bro. I had that same Instagram since like Instagram first started. Like I've been having violations since fucking 2014.
Well, what happened to property of house phone?
That one, somebody got me out of there. Like
They-
they must have reported me or something. Like reported a comment that I said back to
We
them.
got to get you back on the scene, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's been kind of good for my mental health to just like not even be on it and just be on my like business page when I need to be on it.
Bro, you're like fucking Alex Jones out here. You no Twitter, no Instagram.
I honestly, like, I feel like I'm so stamped in real life that I don't even need it for real.
Well,
I swear.
that's a good way to look at it.
Like, bro, I'm not finna Jesse T the situation and start fucking having a mental breakdown about it.
Yeah.
But you still have like this platform to get your shit across.
Yeah, and
you got your own show, so
that's
that
why
helps.
That's why I love and appreciate you guys, because if I didn't have this, it would be like I would literally just be a ghost.
Well,
But,
like not being on Instagram though, it's just such a common way to communicate with people
I
that
wouldn't know what to do.
when you don't have Instagram, it feels like you're not being allowed to be a fucking modern day human being. Like you've taken that away from me. It's like not being allowed to text somebody because it's so common to just DM people. And most people, like if I lost my fucking Instagram, think about how many conversations I'm having with people that I would just lose.
Oh, I
immediately.
lost the Claremont twins
You
follow.
lost Julia fucking Fox.
I know, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna DM her and say this is house phone on behalf of my page.
There's two of them. They're twins.
This is house phone. Do you want to have sex?
No, it's on Julia.
Oh yeah, DM every girl that I ever talked to on my
The
behalf.
Hoff
please.
twins went to Instagram and complained about getting their Instagram deleted, and
No,
they got
it was,
it back.
it was YouTube.
Oh, it was about YouTube.
It was YouTube. They went to the YouTube office.
But you saw that on
The
Channel 5?
shit, yeah.
That is amazing.
That was crazy.
Channel 5.
Maybe I
went
should
there,
do that.
They went there and it worked.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
I should do that.
They got the YouTube
You
back.
should give Zuckerberg some high rollers.
You think I should just pull up to the metaverse and just link up with Zuckerberg? Like,
Adam might try to fuck you. He gets you creeping around.
Don't get caught in any alleys with AD there because he might be tempted.
wait, is it really a one of one of like just every place on Earth, or is it just like
On the metaverse?
Yeah,
I just seen a video. Somebody spent 100 days in there.
yeah. I see.
But,
I
like,
watched that same
metaverse-
video.
You seen them with
And then
the
nigga, he turned Stormtrooper. Yeah,
Bro,
that
y'all
guy's.
turned me into like a real YouTuber.
No,
Like,
for real.
The shit that I watch now, I would never.
I
fucking
wish
watch.
I wish I could remember this guy's name. Let me just try to find it for 2 seconds. He also
he made a friend in the metaverse, and they actually linked
they became
up.
BFFs. Like,
Wow.
They would go to McDonald's in the metaverse and dance with each other, and they actually met up in real life.
no, dude,
They
you
were dancing. Shit was
no,
dope.
dude, you know why I love that guy's videos though? Because
booming, too.
when I was first looking up info about getting a Tesla, he was doing crazy Tesla videos where he like would drive cross country to see how long it would take him to like have to stop and get a refills and shit like that. Like that fucking dude is sick. His name is Ryan Trahan.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
And what did you do?
He would go on these like challenges, like he would drive cross country in a Tesla and be like showing how many stops he would have to make it all the way cross country in the Tesla, like how many trips he would have to take.
It's really amazing the shit that I will watch on YouTube that has absolutely no importance to me at all, while ignoring things that are very much pertinent to my life.
But think
I'm
about
watching
it.
an hour and 45-minute documentary about the Disney Fast Pass system on YouTube.
That's
is so
amazing, though.
Stupid.
Why is that stupid? I
it
wanna know
has
where that
8
came from.
million views.
What?
8 million people watch this.
I
You
seen
don't
the
think-
Imagineer story. That shit was fire.
I mean, think about the problem of handling the insane lines at Disneyland. It is pretty interesting.
I would love to know the origin of that, how they like came up with that. That sounds
They
like
had to go through a shitload of different stuff, and I didn't even make it to the end. I got to finish it tonight.
I seen a good one about Bam Margera, bro.
Oh, me too. Was
I
it
didn't
Patrick
watch that
CC?
one.
It was
Yeah,
Patrick CC.
He got it removed.
Bro,
I heard.
For copyright
that
or
shit
something, I
was
think.
so good.
I think
though.
Bam was probably the one that probably got
Hell
it.
yeah,
copyright.
Bam definitely abusing the copyright shit.
That shit was so good.
You like that one?
That shit was
Bro,
fire.
so good. Shout out to Patrick CC,
I
man.
gotta watch that one.
Cause I didn't know none of the CKS and none of that stuff, bro.
Right.
I didn't know like the history
Patrick
of it.
CC has been killing it on YouTube. He's very motivated right now. Shout out to him. I actually just watched an amazing one about what the fuck's his name from Ridiculous? Rob Dyrdek.
Oh, I haven't
I didn't
seen
see that. The the MTV 15-year thing.
No, it's like how Rob Dyrdek basically
15 years?
took over MTV.
I don't
Yeah.
watch
And
that.
it's just all about the origin of how he got involved with MTV and how
I would
they
love
got
to
to
know
the
that.
point where like his shit is like the only thing that they fucking play. It was
Think
so
about-
in depth and it gave me so much more respect for him. Think about Rob Dyrdek started Street League. He started all these fucking different clothing lines and shit, bro. Like he has started so many big companies and now he's dipped off, not even doing anything
Chilling.
on TV, chilling, doing his business shit.
They're
not-
just running the same ridiculous episodes.
No, they
all
got new
fucking-
episodes.
Well, he'll sign a contract every couple of years to do like 200 episodes, and like he's acting like he's done now. I don't think he's like planning on doing any more of it, but he's getting like 150 grand per episode.
It's probably.
It's
Honestly,
being made through
I'ma
his production company, and think about how fast him
Fuck.
and fucking
I'ma
Chanel West Coast. They probably could film 20 fucking episodes in a day.
And Stilo just got a deal. He can like produce his own shit now too.
I'm gonna be
Who's
honest.
Stilo?
Stilo,
The,
black
the
guy,
other
that's
black
all.
guy that dresses
on
like
the
me.
show, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he damn near deserve a little more than that. 150K.
I mean, but he owns the
Nigga, that
production
shit's
company
on-
and shit too.
Okay.
We don't even know what he's
Yeah.
actually
That
making.
shit's on all day.
Yeah,
the
that's
residual income for that guy.
Wait. Are you saying that he's getting paid 150 K every time they air an episode?
No,
or every
no,
time.
every episode.
To film an episode, which realistically
that.
probably
But the
takes them like an hour.
residuals from it, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Nigga, he's getting a check every time they play that shit.
He is a brilliant businessman, which I
He's probably one of the best.
I had no idea until I watched this.
He
shit.
monetized skateboarding in a way that honestly hadn't been done, even probably not even from like a Tony Hawk level.
You want to watch a good YouTuber?
Whom?
I'm gonna shout him out. Gifted Hater.
Gifted Hater.
He's the fucking best.
About what? What kind of
He's
video?
a skateboarding YouTuber, and he just talks shit about it's.
I'm gonna
it's-
put this in my
it's-
YouTube.
It would be like if academics talked about skateboarding. He like fucking
Just going on
goes
rants.
in on the brands that he doesn't like, the tricks he
Gifted
doesn't like.
Hater.
He's actually funny as fuck. I had to shout him out because I've been watching way too much of his shit. Like
Gifted Hater?
every night I'm watching like a half hour of Gifted Hater, and I shouldn't even be saying this because there's like people I fuck with that like he's trashing. Like if I were them, I would be so mad at me for shouting him out. But
Like
his
worse than
channel is-
Gary?
Who?
Remember what's his name with the dreads that used to be
Oh,
on
Gary
everybody?
Rogers?
Yeah, worse than him.
Gary Rogers is like fucking Diet Pepsi. This shit is fucking bang energy.
Wow.
He goes in. It's tight. And he's right. He makes the point. He's like, every different sub-genre, niche, hobby has motherfuckers on YouTube. Like if
Yeah.
you want to hear some opinions about the new Yeet album, there's 500 fucking people making videos about the Yeet album right now, I guarantee.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have like Anthony Fantano who's at the top of the fucking
Oh,
pile.
I didn't watch that
What
fucking
did- what did-
video.
what
What
did
did
he
he
say?
say? Tell me,
He
please.
basically just said that he thought it was whack.
He just trashed it.
Yeah, but,
like,
he
does
gave it
any-
a like 4.
Out of 10?
Yes,
Suck my fucking dick. Fuck him.
but like Gifted
Who
Hater
cares about his fucking
accurately
opinion?
points out that like that doesn't exist in action sports. Like for some reason, talking shit about what's going on in action sports is just viewed as like the worst possible thing you could do.
Gary was the only one that was doing that like via skateboarding, you know, at the time.
Honestly, I am always surprised at the leash that Thrasher is willing to give him because they have all these fucking advertisers to keep happy, and sometimes he'll just totally shit on a brand. So
I love it.
You're right. Gary Rogers does go in, but this is like way more in depth because his videos are like 20 minutes long of him just like ridiculing some. So like, there's this fucking girl skate company like that put out $1,400 pants.
Why were they $1,400?
That's basically what he's asking. He's like pulling up like, look at all these other skate pants. They're like $100, $150. Look at Louis Vuitton. Their pants
still-
are $1,000, and they're like the nicest pants you ever seen.
I still want to know why.
Just because they think that it gives their brand this like fucking mystique and makes
Like-
it seem cool, and it's like Louis Vuitton can charge $1,000 for pants because they are making the craziest pants on earth. They have the nicest stores you could imagine in the most expensive areas all over the country. They're spending insane amounts of money on advertising just so that they can sell you $1,000 pants. And then there's just random chicks out here making $1,400 pants because they're like cute skater girls. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and like the probability of like a normal person like getting with that when they have no type of proof, like no type of backing of why I should pay $1,400 for these pants.
Exactly.
Like just because you are making them that high doesn't mean people are gonna buy them for
I
that
mean,
high.
Supreme sells like $200 pants. And it's
Yeah.
like the most coveted fucking brand on earth, and they still.
Even if you have to
What's
go,
the resale on the Supreme?
no, but I'm
True, but
no,
like,
no,
you still like $50 t-shirts and shit at
bro,
Supreme, right?
bro. The most I paid for like a rare box logo was like $500.
They know they could sell that shit for 1,000,000 times more, and they just.
Yeah, but that's not
Their
even.
brand name is all about keeping it real, so they can't sell that shit for $500.
That's not even that much more. Like in the grand scheme of things, if it costs 200 and it's sold out that day, and I have no other way to get it, I'm willing to pay an extra.
But we're fucked up. Our idea of what it's normal to spend on clothes is fucked.
Yeah. So like my little nephew, he's like 14. He wears he wears the same size shoe as me.
Right.
So I gave him a bunch of like unreleased high rollers, a bunch of like, I bought him some Jordans and shit like that. But then I had just bought myself these off-white Jordan 5s.
Right.
And like they were maybe around like $900 resale or some shit like that. Like maybe a little cheaper than that at first. After Virgil died, $1,500. And I'm like, do I really want to pull the trigger on some $1,500 Jordans? And then I thought about it. I was like, if I don't buy these now, they might fucking double in price again. They might be worth $2,000 in a couple months.
If you get smoked, think about how much the high roller is going to be
No,
worth.
don't say that.
I'm going to be pissed I only got one pair.
Oh man.
So then I'm like, I had gave my nephew a couple pairs of shoes and shit, and then I had the off-white Jordans I just bought, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, is this little nigga ready to defend these $1,500 shoes at school? Because some poor ass kid might beat him the fuck up and
You
try
think people
to.
still doing that?
Are you bro? They're
Where does he go to school?
in Hawthorne.
No,
is
because
exactly
I don't know how gully it is
When
in
I
the
was-
Hawthorne high school system.
when I was growing up, niggas was getting like
Niggas is
killed for Jordans. Like, I
niggas
know
is
they
like
still doing that shit.
grown ass men coming up to the school. Hey, what size is them Jordans?
Niggas still doing that bum ass.
When I was a
niggas,
kid,
man.
people were getting beat up for their Jinkos.
You can keep them motherfuckers. You can put every gun in the
hazmat
world
town?
in that
I know.
motherfucker.
You could have the baby Draco, the
You can
regular
have
Draco.
everything.
But now y'all feel me though? It was something I had to really think about. Like I was like, damn, I'm gonna bless him with these rare ass Jordans, and I was like, I had to think about it. Like I could be putting this nigga in serious danger by giving him these expensive ass shoes.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
I'm like, he might not get killed for the high rollers, or but he shit.
That's why you should buy your bitch some Brian Pumper jewels.
Huh?
So nobody will run down on her if she's walking around with some obviously fake jewelry.
Nah, but see, that's the thing is that some people are so stupid. They might still try to rob you or something
they'll
for
still
fake
do that.
jewelry and then be mad as fuck afterwards. Think about that. Think about if you caught a body and then found out for a robbery and then you found out the shit was fake.
Bro, I watched the end of sentence video, bro. Like the shit that they did, like the dollar amount was so fucking low.
So
Oh,
low.
it's crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Bro, people be
How much
like,
is a body in Compton?
I ain't saying nothing.
think about the niggas that's like crashing out over like 10K.
No, niggas is crashing out.
5K.
Niggas is crashing out for $500, bro.
That's
niggas
crazy.
is crashing out for a couple hundred. I know niggas that done did some shit over $100, $200.
You
bro.
run in a bank, you're gonna get like 10 grand, 50 grand. Like, that's like the craziest risk that you could take. And people are willing to do that to get like 10 grand. Think about it. Because it's like, you rob a bank, you probably got 10 people fucking on it, or 4 or 5 people.
See, I was leaving the strip club, but I probably had like 601. It was not that much at all. And like they
But
were
it
like,
looks crazy.
they're like, yo, like put that away. And I'm like, bro, this is $600. Who's really? And I had to think about it. Like, yeah, you're right. There are some niggas that need $600.
Hell yeah. It's going down.
I had like, I had it all in my hand like this too, just walking to the car real quick, and I'm
Like
like,
a baby.
I'm like, bro, this is $500. Nobody's finna come.
Can I tell you something?
Niggas will.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
Yesterday, me and Kiki went to Danny Mullen's house and did his podcast. And they started it out like telling me that they had a porn star that I had talked shit about coming out to do the podcast with us.
And you
I'm
didn't
thinking
know.
it might be Brian Pumper. I'm thinking, did they actually fucking get
Was
Brian
it
Pumper?
Kiki Clout?
No. It was this fucking...
Shout out to her.
It was this
Those
dude,
titties.
Swolby, with a little dick who fucking basically is part
The
of...
one that was here?
The one that fucked on Plug Talk.
That was a fucking... What was that guy? Skunk Face or something? Squirrel guy? I forget.
It wasn't the.
Cigar guy. Squirrel Face.
So it wasn't the Plug Talk guy.
No, it was... No, it was. It was the guy who was on Plug Talk who couldn't stay hard and
That's
has a
what you're talking
tiny-ass
about.
dick and shit.
That was over here? Yeah.
They brought
did
him
you-
out, and I had to argue with him because he's trying to tell me that his dick is normal size. I'm like, no, bro, that shit is fucked up.
You didn't give him any.
He's trying to be in the porn world. I'm like, bro, there's no use for this tiny dick in the porn
Wait,
world.
but you didn't give him like a dick screening before? I feel like you would be the person that would
The
for sure.
idea
do it.
was to film a fucking total random
Stranger.
fan guy fucking a porn star. And
Damn.
It went left, to say the least.
Well, shit. Maybe I should start slanging dick then.
No. We don't have to analyze you getting an OnlyFans.
Maybe
You're not ready. Kiki, on the
I'm
other
not
hand. Johnny
ready.
Cockring, on the other hand.
you not ready.
He
Nigga,
told
fuck you.
those dudes all about Johnny Cochran. Like, he is serious about his plans
Well,
to
he
get in
can't.
the game.
He
Kiki
can't.
is serious.
Yeah, but
He
Kiki
got a sitch that he's
Kiki
gonna be
can't-
doing it with.
Kiki can't be giving out his ideas before he does it though.
You see my other homeboy that came in here? He's serious. He's looking for a girl right now.
I
It's
need
a lot of
girl
them.
to film OnlyFans.
There's a lot of them that are ready to go.
And he a real gangster too. He wants to get in on this.
Sidebar, I just dropped a vlog on the Adam 22 channel of me and Kiki riding around doing fly shit, pulling up on Disto
Wait,
Dub
that's
on
not the
Melrose.
one with Crip Mac and everybody in there?
Crit Mac is in the thumbnail, but like a big chunk of it is me and Kiki driving around all day yesterday, going to Danny Mullen's house, all this shit. So everybody go check out that vlog on the Adam 22 channel. I know I haven't uploaded on there in a long ass time, but
You got to warm it back up.
on the podcast, Kiki called Danny Mullen out for using the N-word.
I
And
love
it got ill. It got like intense.
Weren't you trying to get me to fuck like Danny Mullen's girlfriend's cousin or
he
some
had,
shit
he
like
had a
that?
girl that you were trying to fuck, like his homie.
That I was trying to fuck?
Yeah, you were trying to fuck her or some shit. And,
You said the exact opposite, that she was trying to fuck me.
oh, right. But no, you hung out with her, and then she didn't fuck you, so you stopped talking to her. And then
How do you know any of that?
you would remember this, too, if you remember the conversation that we had about it, right? You fucking...
I did not say any
you
of that.
hung out with her. She didn't fuck you.
I said.
And then you stopped trying to kick it with her, and she said that she was trying to wait to fuck you or whatever. And then
Yeah, all right.
you
Basically blew it.
You didn't keep hitting her up. No, he just chose not to bother to try to fuck her.
No, she
This
would
is
have
the
fucked
first-
him if he would have put
This
some
is
work
the
in.
first time Adam ever like gave me some slack. I'm like, yeah, I kept it pushing.
I mean, it's the same shit that you do. Like, you meet a girl, you're like, yeah, I'll beat. And then you hang out with her, and you're like, she's not trying to fuck. And you're
Nah,
like,
she actually
am
was
I
cool,
really
though.
gonna
I'm
hang
like-
out with her another couple times just to get my dick wet when I ain't really fucking with her? You got to weigh the pros and cons, you know?
No, she actually was cool. I'm just like, I'm keeping it pushing on everybody.
You're keeping it P.
I'm pushing P,
You were and are.
keeping the P in my pants.
Have you peed your pants lately?
Have I peed my pants
The way
lately?
you're dragging that leg around, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
How you doing?
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to like, bro. I missed the goddamn the time where you can like sign up for like to get coverage.
No, I
So-
told you what you could do.
So I'm just like trying to figure that out, bro. It's
Nigga,
so frustrating.
I told you what you can do.
What?
I'm gonna talk to you.
I'm
about
trying
it.
to like. Well, I don't want Medi-Cal or something. I want some shit I can pay for.
I told you what I paid. Remember the shit I was telling you? I'm gonna show you. how to
But
do
you
it,
know,
bro.
there's like a time period where like they like accept like
Right.
new people.
Are there any doctors in the chat? Get in touch with House
Yeah,
Phone.
tap in with me, man.
DM high rollers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a.
Bro, don't play with that shit, bro.
I mean,
Even if you gotta go to the ER, fool, make sure you straight.
I mean, that's what I've been doing. I racked up like $8,000 in fucking hospital bills.
Going to the ER.
Nigga, fuck
Yeah.
it. Your health is way.
Yeah,
worth
it really is. So I don't care.
Nigga, I'd rather you have a $50,000 bill, nigga, than not be here at the end of the day.
Like anytime I like remotely feel any type of weird way, like, cause I get super paranoid. I'm like, nigga, I'm not finna go to sleep and not wake up. So I would go to the hospital if I'm feeling weird.
God damn.
But it's fucked up because they literally they run your vitals. Nigga, you're fine. Get the fuck out.
if your blood work is good though, then that's one thing.
But do you tell them like I can barely fucking move my leg?
Well, yeah. Well, like, yeah. So then that was the thing. One of the last times I went was like, I'm like, dude, like, I'm having like something is wrong. Like, I literally like it was getting worse. But like, it's a lot better now after this other medicine that they gave me. But they had like kicked me out. They were like about to send me home, and then the guy comes running out like, oh wait, your fucking pee started fucking like fizzing up or some crazy shit like that. And he was like,
Carbonated piss?
nah, he was like, yeah, he's basically saying I had to like take these fucking antibiotics. I had some kidney shit going on.
What the fuck?
So yeah, so I'm on the antis right now, trying to get through those.
We gotta put you on Dr. Oz.
Yeah, that would be fire.
I think you could help. Or
He
Dr. Phil.
Maybe not Dr. Phil. He
don't
probably
fuck with
can't
him
do
like that?
anything.
You gonna turn to a fucking bad
You could
baby.
be the catch me outside girl.
But yeah,
House Phone's a bad baby.
not having a primary doctor is like the most frustrating part because like literally like you have to either like try to find urgent care and fucking pay out of pocket,
Damn.
or you got to keep racking up ER bills.
We need a doctor who will just be like down to just be on some cool shit. Like you can break them off a little bit here and there.
Nigga, Yeet said I OD'd off the perk so much I hired a full-time medic.
I want to know how bad his drug addiction really is.
He has a whole song about ODing.
See, the older you get, the harder it is to think like, oh, that's cute.
But like, if you never felt that way before, then you can't relate.
I was in a time period in my life where I listened to Future rap about Xanax, so I went to the Valley immediately and bought 10 Xanax.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm like, bro, I felt like this before. Like I'm like seeing the white light. Oh shit, this could be my last song, ho.
But why are we so attracted to like images of
Feel
death?
like I'm
and-
dying on that X, ho.
See, you just love the
I
romantic
be taking purchase from
idea
my
of
head,
dying,
ho. Had to
dying
let you
from
know.
drugs.
I said, I just told you don't come in that door. I said go. I had to tell you, I had to let you know you're not my hoe. I just take the perk and then I float.
Did you just make that up? Or
No,
who-
that was all the Yeet from Yeet.
Wow. You should communicate only in Yeet lyrics for the rest of this podcast.
But like, I'm not romanticizing anything. I'm just saying I've been there before, and it's like hearing a nigga rap about that.
It resonates with you, so you fuck with it.
Hearing a nigga rap about that on a crazy ass beat is like, damn, this is crazy. But like, I also do agree that like, even though Adam doesn't believe in this, you don't want to manifest that type of shit onto you, listening to that shit and thinking about that type of shit.
I tell them power the
And-
tongue.
Yeah. So I would hate for something to happen to Yeet because he just won't stop rapping about fucking him ODing.
Now that I don't do drugs anymore, I just don't really like have that strong of a desire to listen to people making drugs
You be like,
sound
you
cool.
fucking junkie.
But
I never did drugs in my life.
You love listening to perk
bro, I
music?
swear to God, this nigga Adam is so funny. Like, ugh, I can't believe you.
You fucking junkie.
I'm like, nigga, we was just
I never did coke in my
we were
life.
just we were just in the
That was the old
bathroom.
man.
The older you get, does it get harder for you to appreciate some fucking shoot somebody in the face ass music?
I don't like listening to that shit no more.
Really?
I mean, honestly, right now I'm listening to some crazy shit, so I'm like,
Like who? Give us some.
Young Boy and Dirt.
Ooh.
I'm listening to
New
that shit.
Young Boy song. He says basically that he used to like Gucci Mane until he affiliated himself with Lil
I ain't
Durk.
gonna lie, they both. I watched a Dirk video yesterday. I was like, nigga, this song is hard.
I'm ready to see a Gucci diss Young Boy. That would be pretty tight. Just see like a
Nobody
full
can ever
song
disrespect
about him.
Gucci.
Gucci's above that.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? He don't drink or do nothing no more. He's healthy.
He
got
might
a
fuck one
family.
of these niggas up. Niggas off the perks and shit off the lean. He gonna beat one of these niggas
I
ass.
don't know, man. Gucci, when he feels disrespected, I feel like he just goes for it. So I would not be surprised to see him lob a shot back at fucking Young Boy for that. And especially like Gucci knows that he's a legend, and nobody's more aware of like who's fucking on top of the game than Gucci. Gucci's looking at Young Boy like a fucking challenger now, I'm assuming.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit hard. Nigga coming with.
I love the Dirk and Gucci song.
I love.
You just from the city with an accent?
Go ahead.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. He says like that's what a girl's saying to him.
yeah, like
From the city with an accent.
like you ain't really on shit. You just you sound like it. Is that what
He
he's
always drank a Ada Ack. He never drank a cooler. What the
That's-
fuck is a cooler? Like a little
Like-
sippy cup?
No, like a like a Bud Light seltzer or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
like a
You
Mike's
talking about
Hard
White
like a
Claw?
Mike's Hard lemonade. That's what he's talking
Nigga, I used
about.
to drink
Oh,
like
man.
15 of them motherfuckers.
Bro.
I was thinking like, what is a cooler of Ack?
No, bro, I love bars like that. Like I'm fucking, we sipping walk, we ain't drinking Modelo.
That's just such a
It's such an easy
mainstay
one.
in everything we've listened to in our life is like, I'm doing this instead of this. And we're like, oh, fuck.
Oh my God, you old niggas is drinking Modelo still.
That was
We
great.
off the lean.
That's the number one is saying I'm drinking lean, not drinking beer.
Yeah.
It's been said 5 million different ways.
Only Rafi the Plug can make it sound new and fresh though.
Why is the Stink Team beefing with Remble?
Damn.
What's going on?
Let's jump right into
They're
it.
making some spicy accusations.
Some of the worst accusations you could put on somebody.
Yeah, that's not one that you play
I
with.
ain't seen like the receipts or nothing, so I'm like, you know,
just
very,
know-
very much holding back my opinion on whatever the fuck they got
Just
going
know,
on.
just
but-
know, bro flashed something at the camera, and Blasie's like, here,
Yeah.
Blasie's like, here's the proof right there, and I'm like,
That's what I'm
can't
saying.
even read what it
I've
says.
never heard of a rapper doing that before, waving a fucking text conversation around in front of the camera in the video.
That was the funniest thing ever. I'm like, I can't even read what that says. I tried to pause it like 5 times.
Yo, but you know that's how shit always goes. The leader is gone, so it's chaos
Bro.
amongst the ranks.
This is a tale as old as time itself.
That is true, and we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But I did notice that I remember, like, I was looking at the comments on his most recent post. Oh, the people want it. The people want to know what the fuck he's talking about.
They want to know the truth.
The people want to know the truth. Like, hey, fucking, this shit is heating up, And
Okay.
I'm seeing the subliminals. I'm seeing who's liking whose posts and who's commenting fire emojis on whose post. And I'm like, oh, shit.
So
There
we
is
could-
instability in Stink World.
So we can confirm that he never officially signed with the Stink team?
From what I was told, got with Draco, did sign together. Draco thought he was going to sign him. Did not end up signing him. Signed directly to the label. Obviously, that makes anyone feel a certain type of way. And then, yeah,
You think he paid him out of pocket for that feature?
I have no idea.
I wonder how much Draco would have charged him if he did.
But I think that Draco, I
don't think-
assume,
He
I
was
don't think
inter-
Draco would have
I
charged him.
assume
was
Draco
interested
did
in-
the song with him because he's assuming that this is going to happen and that you're going to sign, and then it didn't happen that way. That was how
that
I
He
makes-
also
that
was
makes more
repping
sense.
Sting Team in songs and shit too. So they probably were in the works of something at least. I would
He's a
assume.
stink team, dumbass.
shit spicy.
Pow right in the kisser. Pow. Yeah.
I flew flaming up if they were looking at
Ooh,
my jewelry.
before I forget, I promise my God Christ, I will
you
bring
got?
y'all some push, man. This is my got some merch.
Whoa.
There's some merch and some pins. It's all type of
Oh,
shit.
shit.
This is for the game, man.
You got some drip?
Push.
What is push?
I'm
Push, nigga.
finna push this off the
It's
table.
hard. I told my homeboy,
I'm gonna put
man.
it with my Jinkos.
Get you some push, man.
Shout out to Push, man. Look,
Yeah.
Push trees.
shout out to Push LA, man. Hey, honestly, this is really good embroidery. I will say that.
It's good embroidery. You know.
Hell yeah, this is great embroidery.
This is what I was supposed to ask you guys about before. What do you think the racial breakdown will be at the No Jumper Live podcast?
80% Hispanic.
80%
sure.
Hispanic?
For sure.
And then what? 10% black, 10% white?
Yep.
for sure.
1000%.
Although, honestly, it's probably going to be very evenly distributed between races if I had to
Hell
guess.
no,
You're
you
tripping.
crazy?
You think?
You're tripping.
Are you crazy?
It's finna be
Well, look, I'll say this.
all do-knows,
Who used
homies.
Who used to come to the store all the time? What was the race?
Hispanic
Black,
kids.
Mexican, and white. So
Yeah, you're
many
right.
of
It was
each.
even?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
you're
not
right.
gonna say even, but it was so much of each that I could not even be like, oh, it's one
But that's
more than the other.
because people would travel to LA to come to the store. So it's like
That's true.
I don't think you're necessarily getting the ratio of at home people.
Well, also you have to think about white privilege. The white fans might be more used to the idea of going to a live podcast,
That is true.
so it might
Okay.
be overrepresented because of the fact that they maybe are just more familiar with this thing.
I'm not saying that we don't have any white fans, but I'm just saying I think it'll be predominantly more Hispanic kids and maybe black kids.
What are we gonna do if T-Rail has 50 guys wearing orange all sitting together in the fucking audience?
That's not happening. But that'll be hilarious.
Ready?
Do you worry about the audience
No.
getting along?
Nah.
Getting along?
I feel like
you think
everybody-
niggas gonna crack fades off at the live podcast?
Everybody that watches this is they love this shit. You're not like a halftime No Jumper
Yeah,
fan.
that's a fact.
You're either really into this or you hate the shit.
Or you have no idea what it is, which means you're living under a rock, buddy.
Or you're just not hip hop?
Or you're a custard.
Or you're a custer on 55th Street.
I don't know. That's the contest for the fans out there. You vote by showing up, and then we find out what
we
race
find out
loves us
our
most.
demographic.
Raise your
I'm trying to
hand if
think.
you're Hispanic.
I'm trying to think.
Now
when
we
you-
go to Hash Brown Town, full of it.
An audience full of Rittenhouses.
Yes.
I'm trying to think when we did the opening of the Melrose store. There was a lot of different people,
everything, right?
Yeah, it was everything. But the first 20 people were all Hispanic.
They do come out.
Let
They
me-
do be showing love.
Let me ask you something. Since the store is back now, right?
Almost.
Almost.
Soon.
Are we going to be filming pods
Nope.
at the store?
We're going to ideally get that set up so that it's an option so that we can do podcasts there. And my ideal thing that I'm really excited about is the idea of us being able to communicate with the people in the store so we can fuck with them, tell them to fucking freestyle, do whatever. That's what I want to fucking do.
I don't want nobody knowing where I'm.
Can we
recording
have
at.
We're going to have armed security from day
a
one.
secondary Twitch setup?
You are going to love having security. You can ask him to go get you a
Yeah,
Coke.
I was
Go
gonna,
get me a Sprite, sir.
I was gonna say like, can I be fuck? I'm sorry, I just pulled his medicine on
Hey,
accident.
bro.
Can I be?
I swear to God, bro.
Can I just be starting beef with niggas on the street just and using the security as my
Please do
muscle?
not.
Hey,
That's a
listen.
great idea. You so would do that.
When you was leaving the crib and I seen that bottle, I thought you left it. I was about to be on your top, bro. Pause. And then I was like this. I said, ain't no more in there.
I'm keeping that thing on me, bro. I'm
Yeah,
trying
keep it
to. I'm
on
trying
you.
to be serious with the shit, bro.
You got some perks
Don't
in
try
there,
to
too?
be serious. Be serious.
It's only the metformin.
It's your life,
unfortunately.
nigga.
If you don't take a perk today, then Yeet's going to be ashamed of you.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, is he on some future shit where it's like he just rapping about this shit but not really doing it, like
That's what I wanna know.
as intense as he like makes
like,
it seem.
Throughout my life, I've known rappers who are like exaggerating their drug use, but also throughout my life, I have known some rappers who are doing insane amounts of drugs, like drinking lean every fucking day, popping pills like crazy, rolling 50 blunts a day. Like, I've seen rappers do insane amounts of drugs.
So it could be either or.
So it really could be either or.
I hope for his health and his sanity that it is the second one where
But you
he,
said that it resonates so well with you. I don't think a nigga like that can make something up like
no,
that good.
no, well, like that's what I'm saying. Like I think he's definitely been through it before. Like there's actually an old picture of him in the hospital, all fucking wired up and shit. I guess after he OD'd or something.
Wow,
So,
I didn't know that.
bro, he has multiple ODs. Like he has this song at like the end of one of the albums, and it's literally like him talking about like I walked in the hallway to get some air, and I started seeing the white light. Like he literally is like it's like a overdose interlude, if I can explain it. But it's a really good
I
song.
have an
though.
idea. Yeet on the No Jumper show.
I would-
Like not doing an interview. We're not asking him anything about himself. He's just hanging out with us. Like the Wiz thing. Imagine.
Bro, just know it's not too far away. I have a connection that could possibly make that happen.
Is it a perk dealer?
No,
What about Skeet?
Skeet Davidson.
He just hangs out with us, and we
In
call
his Calvin Klein's?
and we call Kanye.
Oh.
Kanye gonna fuck us all up.
You have his number?
No, I don't have Kanye's.
Is everybody getting responses from Kanye on Instagram, or is everybody just photoshopping it?
They
It's
Photoshop
it's
it.
Photoshop.
Who?
Kanye's live right now.
Oh.
Wow.
Damn. I wish we could watch that. We could get.
Oh,
Hey, I
Fucking
want
Steve
to.
Davidson
I
is
low key
watching.
want to buy a stem player to hear the album.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, what's that going to be like? So he's going to put this album out, but only people who have this thing, like, when is the album coming out? And you can only hear it on this thing?
Is it
Seems
head-
like
That's
so
kinda-
insanely
Not-
inconvenient.
Not really, because the Wu-Tang. Remember when? What's his name? The
Martin
whatever,
Shapiro.
yeah,
You're
Martin
talking about an
Shapiro.
album that they made
Martin
one
Shkreli.
copy of?
Well, I mean, but like the way that you can listen to it, I don't think it's like.
Nobody's even heard it.
I think he streamed it like because
He
he's
streamed pieces of it on Twitch. I watched
He's
one of
a
those
fucking
YouTube documentaries around
he's
him.
a psycho, dude.
Martin,
But you
Bro,
know
he
what?
had them goons, bro. That shit was so legendary.
You know what? One thing though that people
Oh, yeah, that was tight.
one thing that people had misconstrued was that like he got this fucking AIDS medicine and like hiked the price up.
That's what I thought.
He actually like that was not the case at
Bro,
all.
if I own a fucking AIDS medicine, I am selling that shit for as much as I fucking can. I'm selling that at activist prices. I don't give a
But
fuck.
I
you
heard-
re-rocking it?
Hell
Are
yeah.
you re-rocking the AIDS medicine?
Come on, my AIDS medicine is going for fucking
I heard that people
$5,000 a
that,
shot.
that couldn't afford it, he would give it to them.
Yeah.
What a
I've heard
great
that.
guy.
Like once you like go into the actual story about it, it actually wasn't as like bad as
I
people were
remember
trying
me
to
and my
make.
girl were kicking it with this girl, and then we found out that she used to date that dude, and it was like so mind blowing.
How many questions did you ask her?
I don't even know.
He was
I-
like,
You
"How
should
big
have
is his dick?"
I
You
didn't
should have
ask her.
interviewed her right on
I
the
didn't
spot.
ask her. I just fucking felt so weird about it that I just didn't even mention it.
Did you ask about his dick size?
Ugh, no.
Is he in jail still?
That's not beneath you.
I ask every guy I meet about his dick size.
Is he still in jail?
It's really part of working at No Jumper. Who? Martin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's he in jail for?
I
A bunch of financial fraud bullshit.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
terrible that I just watched that documentary thing on YouTube.
Yeah,
about
right,
him
and
I don't even
completely
know.
forgot.
But it'd be like that because I'd be watching that shit at like 1 a.m. Anyway, can I tell you guys about something fucked up that happened to me today?
today.
And I know you hate hearing plug talk stories. It's not actually about sex.
Oh my god.
Only
just-
plugtalk.com.
You just told us that you fucked Linda in the ass earlier.
Right. But what
Sorry.
we didn't film yesterday. Okay, so there's this porn star. Her manager reaches out to us and says, my client wants to be on Plug Talk. We say, okay, we're down. She has like a decent following on social media. I'm like, we're down, but we want her to shoot with another guy. Do you have a male talent that she prefers to work with? And she says, yes, she wants to work with this guy. And she sends me an Instagram link to I Am Thompson, the fucking violin
nigga.
The violin dude on Instagram.
But is he already slinging dick, or she just wants his dick specifically?
He has a very popular OnlyFans. Now, I've never signed up for it, so I don't know what's on it.
You would
I
probably
do-
assume that.
I thought when her manager told me that I Am Thompson wanted to be the male talent, I assumed that meant that he was going to be slinging dick. So we line it up, and I was very specific with the manager. I told her, this is how it works. We do this, etc. Our employee, the Plug Talk employee, sent our STD tests accidentally to this girl's manager, and then I responded in the email thread and said, LOL, we're not fucking with her. Thompson is, so you didn't have to send these. And still, the manager didn't get it that this was a podcast where you get fucked at the end of it. And they didn't brief Thompson on what he was supposed to be doing. It turns out that he doesn't even fuck the girls on his OnlyFans. He just has girls like showing their asses off and like doing all kinds of other shit. And he just films it and he's killing it on OnlyFans.
Damn, I could do that.
So I'm at the fucking Plug Talk mansion today. I'm sitting there and they come in and it's cool and everything. I'm talking to Thompson and then they go in and they have this conversation and we realize that
No one's fucking
that
him.
nobody is on the same page. Somehow
nobody's
the
trying to-
manager did not communicate any of this to him. This girl didn't even want to fuck. She said that she only shot with her ex-boyfriend and she's not fucking anybody right now. She doesn't have an STD test. I'm like, how the fuck?
Did we get all the way to this point where y'all are here in person?
So now we have this new thing in our brain when it comes to Plug Talk. We're going to have to tell every person we shoot with, like, we have to really spell it out.
we are having.
You are going to have sex with someone at the end of this interview, like that. And when I said,
Maybe you should have been doing that from day
but
one.
when I said, does she have a preferred male talent? And then the manager sent me a guy that I know, Thompson, and like,
Common sense ain't that common, Adam.
what other kind of male talent did she think that she was sending me? Like,
Well,
what,
he's a violinist,
Twerking-
Adam.
It's working for a violin.
just
nigga.
any talent. Like when we say male talent, we mean like a porn star. No, he has a talent. He plays a violin.
He's a violinist, Adam. Maybe
He is a male.
That's
He
a
is-
talent.
He is a male, and he has a talent. So I really just should have been so much more
I
specific.
mean, if
Yeah,
you go to
Adam.
America's
You rap.
best talent, you
Ameri-
can't go in there and say, "Hi, I'm Adam, and I like to fuck."
And I'm
they
male
gonna tell you to
talent.
get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck? That was such a
So
mind-blowing
this,
experience.
so this
today.
nigga pulls up with a violin, like, "Hey
He
guys, I'm
didn't
ready."
even have the violin.
So he put up with no talent.
Now that's a good point.
If he was smart, he would play the violin while he smacking some shit.
Oh God.
If he is a violinist and he's a male talent, bring the goddamn violin. Now, we did not actually need him to bring the violin. We were just going to talk to him and her
brought-
together. And
He brought nothing. He brought no dick, no violin, no.
He came in for an interview.
But when I was talking to him at a party, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I'm about to drive down to San Diego to do OnlyFans with this girl. Now,
Yeah, but-
apparently that does not involve him fucking her. And I hate that I'm kind of like letting the cat out of the bag. I heard he's like fingering the girls.
Well, like Adam, maybe not everybody wants to go full-fledged balls out, asshole in the air, porn star.
Well,
if you could kill it on there without having to do that, I feel like I would do the
you
same
should
thing.
start a fingering OnlyFans.
Honestly, I just thought about it.
The finger
You could be like a pianist.
I just know a lot of girls who would be down to do sexual stuff, but I don't have to actually fuck them on camera.
You just fuck him with a Louisville Slugger.
My dick is a Louisville Slugger.
That was the awkward thing about being at Danny Mullen's spot is they had a gigantic black dildo with veins on it.
That's
Pause.
like pause.
I picked it up and I was waving it at
Of
Kiki.
course.
He was like, "Stop!"
I'm surprised Kiki didn't beat you.
I
You
picked
got
it
me
up.
fucked up.
Picked it right
You think
the
somebody
fuck
used
up.
it?
I don't give a fuck.
Of course you don't.
I'll swing that
Did
thing
you
around
wash
in
your
my
hand?
head
Did
like
you wash
Petey
your hands
Pablo.
after?
No, we got a fucking
Hell
baby
no.
wipe.
Not even the baby wipe.
I squirted some
Go
cologne
get your
on it.
wet wipes. Go get your wet
Put some
wipes.
cologne on it.
Some Manscaped ball deodorant.
I need to go eat a salad.
I'm so hungry.
starving.
I'm starving.
I was like, this nigga about to try to pull out a disconnected. We're gonna be here for
We
3
are,
hours.
We could be here for a while.
I really hate that I set that standard, or we absolutely have to do it for
Niggas
3
be
hours.
on one now.
Look,
No, we
look,
don't
look,
have
look.
to do it.
Look, Josh is like, nigga, I'm trying to go home. We do not have to.
All right, this is the No Jumper Show.
How many
Thank
viewers
you.
we got? 10K?
Fire.
That's cool.
10K, no Gerdo.
That's all right. Go listen to the Yeet album. If you listen to it enough, then he will come and co-host on the No Jumper Show.
Yep.
Don't you think?
Bro,
Don't you think?
that would be honestly
The highlight of your life.
meeting King Twizzy himself. I still haven't met him or even been around him
What
or
if you
seen him.
met Cardi and Yeet at the same time?
I
And
would,
they said
A gangbang.
high rollers are the best shoes of all time.
I would just faint and have a seizure. I would die happy right then.
What if Yeet came in and just shoved a perk in your mouth?
Pause. I'm not letting nobody shove anything in my mouth. I would let him like throw me a perk and I'll catch it and eat
Like
it.
a Skittle.
You know, I did that before my Rolling Loud performance. I was super nervous, and the homie had a 30. He bites it in half and throws me to half. And I caught it, popped it, and then walked on stage. And it was such a bad idea because I was so nauseous.
That's beautiful.
Luckily, my set was only like 15 minutes. So
I remember one time we went all the way down to the, what the fuck is it in Santa Ana? The observatory. And I took like half a Xan in the whip. And then we got some lean at the show. Started drinking the lean. I was passed out in the car like an hour and a half later.
yeah, that sounds about right.
And my homie had to drive. He was fucked up too. He was really fucked up. He was like 18.
Jesus.
Young shooter.
Adam kept a young shooter on him.
It was one of the BMX homies. He had to drive my ass home because I fucking passed out off the opiates.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
dude. I would do. So, speaking of opiates, one of the last times I went to the doctor, they gave me some shit called somas. I had never had this
Oh, I
before.
always hear about those, yeah.
Bruh.
Really? 42 Doug whistle?
I'm talking about, nigga, it's extended release too. So I popped it and like, it didn't hit me. I'm thinking, oh, whatever. Nigga, I'm driving, I'm listening to Yeet. I'm like, nigga, I'm in a spaceship right now. I'm not even, I'm lifting up off the earth right now.
Right.
Bro, that shit felt amazing. I just know after I realized that I shouldn't do that again, but I didn't realize it was extended release. That shit beat my fucking ass though. It felt so good. I'm not gonna lie though. It says on the thing, this is an opiate, highly addictive, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nigga, I see why the wine moms.
Take it like a dare.
No, they didn't give me that many.
Like, I could survive that.
They gave me like 10 of them. Like, they didn't give me that many. Like, I can't pop one like every day. That would be already gone with them. It's supposed to stop the muscle spasms I'm having of like me just fucking falling over and shit.
Right.
But it felt amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Kids, stay off of drugs.
Unless the doctor gives them to you and then you become addicted to them and then you have to start smoking heroin or something to keep up with the addiction.
No opiates.
Are you caught up on your Euphoria?
Best
The
show.
only thing I know about Euphoria is that Zan Princess over here has a song on there from the first
on
season.
the first season, and it blew my fucking mind when I realized.
Yep, that's the only thing.
Second season is.
Only thing I know about Euphoria. But you know what? I will start it. And you,
You
know
must.
It's a must.
You must.
You know what else I didn't do that I'm glad we didn't talk
The
about?
Kanye documentary. You are so
Hey,
reliable.
hey.
He so reliably does not watch anything that we
That
watch.
shit, bro, is going
It's just because
to.
I don't got Netflix. That's the
I'll
only
give
reason.
you
What?
my
I
password.
figured you had to have Netflix.
I'll
Like,
give you my
yeah, from
password.
like some random kids on Twitter or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Bro, that shit's so inspiring, bro.
No, but just know, bro, I've seen so many of those behind the scenes Kanye
Nah,
tapes.
it ain't this, bro.
Okay.
It shows him like they started filming this nigga from 1998.
I seen a little bit of it. I just didn't get through not anywhere near the whole thing.
These were the notes that I put down because I thought that we were going to talk about this. Nothing but peas in the fridge. That's number one, because at one point they go and they look in his fridge and there's nothing but peas. I
That
thought
is
was
the most
pretty
random
crazy.
thing ever.
Well, like rappers just never have anything in the fridge.
But peas though.
His mom, at one point, his mom is amazing. At one point,
Yeah.
or was amazing, rest in peace. His mom tells him a giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing. She's like encouraging him to be humble.
She had some quotables on there.
Damn.
She was amazing.
I need to calm down. I've been
was
feeling myself a
crazy.
little bit too much lately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Scarface.
That was
They
good.
get him to come to the fucking studio and
He could have been on Jesus Walks, bro.
That's crazy.
Scarface doesn't tell him it's whack, but his like body language is basically just like no. Like
How?
he goes next one.
How
he
could you-
plays him his fucking Jesus Walks verse, and he fucking goes, Next one.
Bro.
But I love the fact that Kanye like prevailed through all that shit and just kept pushing. Like, nigga,
Bro,
fuck.
the
Like,
most depressing shit in there is he goes to the Rockefeller fucking office and he's trying to play them his music.
And they're all like, nigga, put
we
the
don't-
beats on,
we
nigga.
don't give a fuck.
put those
I
damn
heard-
beats on, bitch. We don't care about your rapping.
I heard from somebody on Twitter that the real reason that everybody was acting so jaded while he played his music is that he had done that like mad times. Like everyone in the office had heard all those songs
I respect
like
it,
10
though.
times. And
I
he
respect
kept pulling up. And that's why everybody's kind of like
Bro.
mystified. It's not like they're just hearing Jesus Walks for the first time.
When the nigga he was praising and saying like showed him how to make beats, this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
After he
Doug
gave him all
Infinite.
the fucking
bro, that
shout
shit
outs and
was
all that shit.
grimy.
The craziest part about it is just the fact that they sat on all that footage for like 15 years.
No,
dope,
that's
though.
the best part about
Like
it.
20 years.
Let it cultivate
He
and
came
let it.
out in what, 2005?
2000, I think even earlier.
2004.
Tomorrow another one comes out. I'm anxious to see that.
Oh, I cannot fucking wait to see the rest
Oh,
of it. And
it's
this,
like-
this
It's a
does not
three-part.
change the fact that I think that he is currently acting like a douchebag in terms with the Kim Kardashian stuff and everything. But
Piece of shit.
man, he knew what he was gonna be so
He's seen
far
it.
before everybody else knew, and he was just like impatiently like waiting until everybody figured out how great he was.
That's kind of how I feel.
Bro, it was his mom though, bro. She really
Shout
like,
out to Donda
Bro.
and shout out to Rhonda.
she
Healthy
was,
Rhonda.
she was really like this. She had so many quotables though. I was like, damn.
Can I just quickly mention? I can't believe it took me this long. Today is the most me day ever. Today is 2/22/2022.
You should have that tatted on your forehead,
Oh, that's cool.
like some Crip Mac
That'd
shit.
be very ass pizza of me. Get some crazy random shit tattooed on my face.
Are you gonna get anything else like just randomly tatted? Or are you down?
He's a dad now.
I don't know, man. I
You
just
got to get
feel
like
old.
Parker Ann across the back or something,
Yeah, but I don't have like 10 kids. And
and get all every name just down.
when I'm on like
You want 10
kid
kids?
number 10, I don't know if I really want to have to do
How
like,
many kids you
another
really want?
tattoo.
Yeah, how many kids do you really want?
Realistically.
I'm gonna name them all Adam 22. Like George
You
Foreman.
need a boy. I'm gonna be honest. You need
Hell
you
yeah.
need a baby 22.
The question, I have a friend who fucking is like a crazy ass BMX rider, and he lets his kid do the craziest shit on his fucking motorcycle, like hitting the biggest fucking jumps, doing gaps and shit. And I'm
So
just
basically,
like,
he gets
bro,
zero fucks
We're
about
gonna
his
make
kid.
sure your kid ain't like that guy that joined the fucking 90s.
the 90s.
The fucking what's the nigga that joined the gang? The white kid, and his parents just got him off
Oh,
for the M.
the Palos Verdes kid,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the nigga that turned to a crib.
the best trap geek video ever, or whatever.
Bro,
what
and then
channel
he-
was that on?
I forgot, and then he just fucking was like, "Fuck this! This shit got too real."
He was the driver on a murder.
That nigga,
He bailed the fuck out. He got no social media. What the fuck is he? I want to know what is going on
That
with that
nigga
kid so
bailed the
bad.
fuck
Bro,
out.
you know his fucking family gave him the sternest talking
That's
for
what-
the rest of life.
That is the prime example of white fucking privilege right
Did he
Yeah.
get put off the set? Why
Bro.
did they
What
let him
you
do that?
mean?
Nigga, what?
That nigga probably fucking.
He's
tattled.
running from the set.
He's
he
probably
tattled.
doing the square dance right now.
He tattled.
Damn, bro, that was one of the best like stories I ever heard, honestly. Or like, you know who else had a crazy story like that? The one guy that was in he was in one of those like one of those like Menace to Society movies like that, and then
he
he
became
fucking
an actual gang member. Yeah, I fucking forget too, man. It would be like impossible for people to Google what we're talking about right now because we've done such a bad job explaining it.
yeah. No, but it was either Menace to Society.
Yeah,
or-
it was. Or
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood.
I think it was
Or was it
Menace.
Menace?
I think it was Menace to Society though. It was the nigga in the red Beamer or some shit like that that got shot at the red light.
He died.
Yeah, because he was fucking.
He was tripping.
One thing I noticed is that like Crit Mac like talks about Friday and shit like it's fucking the Bible. Like he's like quoting from Friday. Like he
Like-
just knows every single scene.
That's a
in the-
classic. Like
Think about how many times he was at the crib and I was playing on BET.
I haven't watched it in fucking 20 years.
they
so.
don't really play the first one. They play like next Friday and Friday after next. Like
They used to play the first one though a lot.
We should watch Friday before next week's episode.
Well, you fucking cancel the movie reviews, Adam.
they coming back.
At Sir Adam.
And never mind.
Oh,
he's
I
about
want to
to
be. I want to
promo
be
some
on that.
shit?
No, I was gonna talk about what we did today.
Oh, you did it already?
I went to
Me
a
and-
cooking show somewhere.
Me and Duno, we filmed a pilot for our food eating show.
I would say, are you guys cooking or are you guys just
Nah,
the consumers?
We're gonna be going to restaurants and we're gonna be trying people's food. And
I
stuff like that.
1000% am trying to accompany every episode.
Oh, next week you gonna really want to come.
I'm coming. Where is it
When
at?
you go to Fatima's, I want to go.
Oh, I'm
Shout
going.
out to Chef Val. 'Cause
I'll
we
finally
coming to
wear my merch.
Yamashiro.
Wait, where are you going next week?
We going to Yamashiro.
What's that?
He showed me a $1,400 sushi boat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, who
Chef
paying
Val,
for it?
she no, it's on the house, man. Chef Val got us. She said we could bring the cameras next week. So
Bro,
we
can I
pop up.
please go?
I took Kiki to Salt Bay's restaurant.
What?
That's
He has-
expensive
he has a
too. If you
restaurant?
bought the, did you
You
buy
got
the,
him a golden steak?
Did you buy the golden
Kiki
steak?
ate a golden burger. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like $500. I got like a $30 burger.
Nigga, the steak's a G.
Yeah, nigga, you should have cop.
The
You can't
steak
go to.
alone is $1,000.
The menu.
Did
is
he come
so-
out? Did he come out and do the thing?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Right in Kiki's face. He was hanging the meat in his mouth. No,
You just get my brother ready, huh?
he wasn't
Johnny
there.
Cochran,
Yeah,
Cochran.
you got the home.
It was just me and Sky Bree. And Lena,
Wait,
and
so-
Rochelle.
Wait, he legit wasn't there?
No.
Well, of course
He
he's.
has like restaurants all
Nigga,
over
he
the
has
world.
like 4 restaurants. Fire.
Well, nigga, I would want to pop in and see him. The fuck?
They have a picture of him outside the
Nah,
restaurant.
fuck all that, nigga. I want that nigga paws to be sprinkling salt right in my face.
You would let him?
Are you joking? That's the whole purpose of going.
No, it's not. It's just a regular restaurant that he is part of or owns.
I heard like Gordon Ramsay's restaurant sucks.
Nah, I ate that shit in Vegas.
Which
Whatever that
one?
shit's called. That shit was pretty good.
Does anyone out there have a connection to Guy Fieri? I met him in the club one
Bro,
night.
listen. I made a pair of high rollers that are based off of Guy Fieri, and I will not release them until I could get him to model them. And this girl told me back in the day that one of his sons is really in tune in like the underground streetwear scene. So I Googled both of his kids. One of them is like my age, and he's like wearing a suit and shit. It wasn't him. The other one was like 15 in high school. And I reached out to him. No, 1000%. I reached out to him.
Grooming.
And I was like, I'm trying to groom his dad into a fucking photo shoot. That's the fuck. No, but no, like this is before my Instagram got deleted.
Oh.
I had the Addy and all of that to send the shoes. Addy sizes,
You
everything.
lost the Addy for Guy Fieri?
I might have listen, Ryder Fieri, if you see this, DM me, bro. DM me at highroller777, Ryder. I need your dad. Listen, I need everybody I need all 10,000 people to go to Guy Fieri's Instagram right now and tag High Rollers, man. I need
And
him.
we're gonna bring you some of them Stellas, whatever they call.
And Yeet.
We need Yeet. Yes, we need Yeet and Guy Fieri on the same episode.
We need Yeet to look at his Instagram comments and at least briefly realize that the No Jumper Show was talking about him and wanting him to be a co-host on an episode like Wiz Khalifa.
Did you see-
And someone tomorrow,
Who?
I won't say.
I won't say.
very secret guest tomorrow.
Very secret guest.
Can we start
tomorrow.
getting some food on here on Tuesdays too? I'll be hungry, bro.
I mean, if he wants to, I can pull the trigger.
I think they got some Cheetos out there.
I'm not trying to. I'm pulling up on Thursday.
I'm gonna start telling Firebird Chicken to come on Tuesdays.
I'm pulling up on Thursdays eating fucking cold ass wings from the night before.
Where's Fatima's Grill at?
I'm gonna tell Fatimas, that's my guy.
Tell Fatimas to pull up right now.
I ain't gonna lie, the place me and Duno shot today, Josh will tell you, fucking amazing.
Really?
We had some crazy Mexican food.
Fatimas, where you at? Wait, aren't they out here?
Fatimas is in like Bellflower.
Oh fuck no.
I still can't believe the Champagne Pocky from fucking Cool Kick started a hibachi truck.
Yep, shit fire.
How long has he had
Genius.
that?
For about like, I think 6-7 months.
Oh, okay.
We got a legend in the building.
I got it the other day.
You know that's like his tagline. We got a legend in the building.
That's his thing.
Every person that comes on the show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's like one of the first things I said to him when I walked up when we were at the thing. I was like, we got the real legend in the building right here.
Wow.
Shout out to him, man.
I'm gonna go buy some $1,400 Dickies.
Let's go.
Oh, speaking of buying shit, Bape Vans collab coming out this weekend, Saturday. I'm already locked in, got my pair secured.
How do you do that?
This porn star girl that I know is fucking this guy who worked at the Bape store, and I was like, hey, what's that guy's number? And I texted him.
And
You should fuck that guy.
Shout out to my homie Neil.
I probably
Neil,
should,
I
just-
need my baked box. I'm saying this shit live.
Yeah,
Big box.
yeah. Whoever you just said, I need a Bape box too.
He said he was gonna send it to me.
I also make another box on the side and also send it to me.
Neil, we need 2 baked boxes.
XL top, large bottoms.
I have no idea why it says this, but shout out to the guys at A Vision for You in Louisville, Kentucky. It's a rehab center, and the guys over there appreciate the mental health talks. All the guys over there watch weekly and wanted to say what's up, and we appreciate the support. They're watching us at a rehab.
Hey,
You
man.
just fucked them up. You're just describing how amazing somas feel.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
I had never had like
Turning
muscle
the
relaxers
rehab
before.
out. Wow. That's fucked up.
They gave it to me. I didn't give it to myself.
You're a terrible person. Everybody go to nojumper.com and buy tickets to the live show.
I can't wait to see all you motherfuckers in real life.
It's going to be beautiful. Nojumper.com. If you
We
live
need-
anywhere close to LA, you could get yourself a room at the Cecil.
We need Fatima's Grill to fucking bring me a burrito on stage.
It's not a bad idea.
IBS syndrome.
We out.
We out.